Show's live play-by-play of WWE Survivor Series. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, as it's going to be War Games tonight, and I cannot wait to see these awesome matches here on this premium live event for the WWE Survivor Series War Games. Thank you guys for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show. Ooh, we see the wise man, Paul Heyman. And there he is, CM Punk, as he is the 5th member for Roman Reigns' Survivor Series War Games team. And there he is, Honorary Uso, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso.
And many believe it is a must-win tonight for the man on the left, the original tribal chief Roman Reigns' cousin, Jimmy Uso. We are sold out tonight at Rogers Arena.
They are sold out in Vancouver, Canada for this epic premium live event for the WWE. Let's go, man. Vancouver, British Columbia. Are you guys ready for some War Games? Oh, yeah. Man, there's going to be a lot of really good matches in this one today. We see 3 championship matches happening at this premium live event and 2 War Games matches, one in the men's division and one in the women's division. Destruction. Oh, there's death destruction. War Games. Let's go! War Games, where we see 2 rings and 1 giant steel cage and 10 superstars enter, but only 1 team will win and be able to walk out as winners of Survivor Series War Games. What's going on, chat, and welcome to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of WWE's premium live event, Survivor Series War Games. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the show. What's up, speaker? Welcome to the chat. Hi, how are you? And welcome, everybody. This is Tim Reynolds Show. We got the Rizzler 420 in the chat as well. Let's go, everybody. It's Survivor Series War Games. And that's right, folks. We see 2 rings, 1 giant steel cage, and we will see 10 superstars enter, but only 1 team will walk out victorious of Survivor Series War Games. Bump, 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 bump. Hey guys, welcome to Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And oh man, there's the fireworks as they are live in Vancouver, Canada. British Columbia. The crowd there is going wild. Let's go. Welcome, WWE Universe. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, over 17,000. They're live there at Vancouver, British Columbia.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for spending part of your holiday weekend with us in this Thanksgiving weekend tradition. Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Corey, so much on the line tonight. No doubt about it. Tonight, scores will be settled.
Yes, they will. We will see a lot of scores settled in this matchup here.
One of my favorite nights of the WWE calendar. Let's go to war.
Let's go to war, baby. Welcome, chat. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play. And we'll see official rules of War Games. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages with 1 member of each team starting the match. After 5 minutes, a member from the advantage team will be released to enter the match. After a 3-minute period, alternating members of each team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the cage. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The only way to win the match is by pinfall or submission. Welcome everybody, this is Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh yes, and we're kicking it off here with War Games as we see the women's division kick off Survivor Series for this WWE Premium Live event.
It is an environment like no other. 6 tons of steel.
Yes, yes, 6 tons of steel surround the rings as we see Bianca Belair. One half of WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. We see Bianca Belair entering as the first competitor for Team Rhea Ripley. What's up, chat? Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show. What? 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 Yep. 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 Did you at all? Yep. And Bianca Belair looks ready to go for this matchup.
Until the 11th of December. And for Bianca Belair, Corey, 2-1 in War Game matches in her career.
All right, who's going to be next? And it's going to be Naomi. Feel the glow. Here we go.
Gave the advantage to her team, knocking off Nia Jax in a win Monday night on Raw. Thanks to Bayley.
Bump, bump. Bump, bump, boom. Bam. 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 Bam.
For the first time in her illustrious career, Naomi will enter.
And Naomi is the second competitor for WWE War Games at Survivor Series. The second member for Team Rhea Ripley. And man, this is her first career War Games matchup.
As a competitor, it's one thing to watch on the monitor. It's another to step inside the double ring, double cage, and get ready for hell on earth.
And here we see one of the most
Here's the most
veteran, experienced women in this War Games matchup, Io Sky. She also is the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship.
single women's War Games match in WWE.
Io Sky certainly brings an X factor to her team, but I am curious.
What's up, chat? Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show.
Function as a cohesive unit. Can the team be greater than the sum of its parts?
Q.
Who will be next?
Bayley.
It's Bayley, the fourth member of Team Rhea Ripley for Survivor Series War Games. It's Bayley, ready to go, pumped up. That hairstyle is badass. Wrestling outfit, red and black, totally my colors. Love that, love that. Oh man, this one's gonna be awesome to kick off Survivor Series.
Even Bianca seemed happy to see Bayley at that.
My brutality! And we see the captain, the leader of her team, Rhea Ripley!
I suck it and all. Rhea Ripley with the protective mask is back for her 4th War Games.
Oh man, oh man!
As for mind games, Michael Cole, that is a protective
Here we go!
function.
This War Games match is going to be epic! Let's go, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And welcome to the chat, guys. All right, guys. So right off the bat, how do you think this match is going to go? Let me know, man. And some ideas. And we see, oh, man, it's Bayley that's going to start the match for Team Rhea Ripley.
what type of strategy is employed. You mentioned Bayley's experience inside of War
As they lock the cage with the padlock, the chain, locking all the other 4 members of Team Rhea Ripley inside the shark-like cage. And now Bayley will be the starting participant for her team inside the steel structure that surrounds 2 rings. We will see an epic matchup here at Survivor Series War Games.
Well, the goal is to go wire to wire, but the question remains, what sort of physical condition will Bayley be in by the time the match technically begins?
All right, here we go, guys, as Nia Jax is the first member out for her team in this matchup. The WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax, ready for War Games. Champion, Nia Jax. This is Nia Jax's first career War Games matchup. And up next, for Team Liv Morgan, we see Candice LeRae. This is her 3rd career War Games match. So a seasoned veteran in this particular matchup for this team. And here we go. Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. Apparently it's Tiffy time. This is her first career War Games matchup, as she's the 3rd member for Team Liv Morgan.
Look what you're seeing in front of your eyes right now. Candice LeRae is certainly not on the same page as Tiffany Stratton.
And here we go. It is the Women's World Champion, escorted by Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan. The leader of her team now comes out, and we will see who will be the starting participant for Team Liv Morgan for this Survivor Series War Games match. To kick us off, and we will see the Women's WWE Champion, Nia Jax, will start off. Oh my goodness. Woo! And we see Team Rhea Ripley has the experience in this matchup, as they have a total appearances of 18 for Survivor Series War Games. But for Team Liv Morgan, only 9 have experienced this matchup before for all of her team members combined. Jamie, welcome to the chat. Amber Reynolds, welcome to the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out here. Jonah, welcome to the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. This is live play-by-play for WWE's premium live event, Survivor Series War Games. And guys, the bell has rung, and oh, Nia Jax comes out with a big right elbow and now delivers some right hands onto the back of Bayley to start this matchup, knocking down Bayley. And now Nia Jax panders to the crowd as she pushes Bayley off the ropes, but Bayley does ducks under again, and she's looking to counter on Nia Jax as she pushes her up against the ropes and delivers a couple of easy blows. But Nia Jax stops Bayley from pulling her on the side of the ring, and Nia Jax looking for some offense, but it's Bayley off the ropes with a big elbow. And another big elbow from Bayley. And we're now almost down to 4 minutes until the next participant will enter in Survivor Series War Games.
Away momentarily from the WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax.
And now we see Nia Jax grab the throat of Bayley, but Bayley counters into a headlock. And now bounced off the ropes, almost into the cage. Nia Jax, though, looking to punish Bayley, but Bayley will counter. Oh, and counters. Oh, and rolls out of the stop. Oh, a headbutt comes from the WWE Women's Champion. And now in the corner goes Bayley, and Nia Jax, oh, almost runs into the corner, but Bayley ducks out of the way. And Bayley just toying with Nia as she hits a neck breaker inside the middle of the ropes. And now Bayley looking to gain some offense here after that move to the WWE Women's Champion. And now they're in between both rings, where that piece of steel is in between both of the rings. And Bayley goes, oh, and she's dumped over into the other ring. Oh, but she's not off of her feet. And oh my goodness, she pushes Nia Jax into the camera. Oh my goodness, Nia Jax can't believe it. Oh, a big elbow, a back elbow from the WWE Women's Champion. Let's go, Bayley. Let's go, Bayley. Let's go, Bayley. All right, we're under 3 minutes to go here. Oh, as Bayley's climbing on top of the ropes here, climbing the cage, but Nia Jax, oh, will take her off of the top rope on her shoulders, but Bayley counters with some elbows and some punches now to the back of Nia Jax. Bayley's fighting, that's all right. And boom, a slap to the chest of Nia Jax. Jamie, welcome to the chat. First time watching WWE. Man, brother, you're going to like this one. This is Survivor Series War Games, where we see two rings inside a giant steel cage and a big Hurricane Rana from Bayley off the top rope. And oh my goodness, Bayley is ready, pumped up for War Games. And we go, Nia Jax, oh, getting hit with a weapon from Bayley as she took off her sleeve that was part of her outfit and is using it to beat Nia Jax. And oh, now Bayley slung across the ring as Nia Jax counters that move. And now she'll look to use the sleeve herself. Ooh, right across the back of Bayley there. And now the crowd boos the WWE Women's Champion as she slaps the back of Bayley once again. And now we're down to under a minute and 30 seconds until the next participant comes into War Games as Bayley gets tossed onto the steel in between both of the rings. And oh my goodness, what disrespect from Nia Jax as she uses the sleeve to wipe her own butt and then hits Bayley in the face with that same butt. What a move! And now we're down to 1 minute left to go until we'll see the next participant in Survivor Series War Games, where we have Team Liv Morgan taking on Team Rhea Ripley. And bam, what a big hit from Nia Jax as we see there on the replay. But Bayley's countering with a knee to the side of the head of Nia Jax. And oh, Jax counters with a huge belly slam, knocking down Bayley. And boom, out of nowhere. Oh, and now we see for the first time the steel cage comes into play as Bayley gets tossed into that steel by Nia Jax. And now Nia Jax will look to counter it. Oh, ouch. As we see another one of those backward slams into the cage. Oh, man. Oh, but now 3, 2, 1. And the next person is Naomi coming out for Team Rhea Ripley. And now, oh, she's going immediately for some weapons. Trying to bring something inside the ring to take out Nia Jax. And here comes Nia. Oh! And she gets hit with the kendo stick twice, 3 times. Naomi on top of the head. And now Nia Jax grabs the kendo stick. Oh, but Naomi counters. She's on the back of Nia Jax. Oh! And Nia Jax beats down Naomi into the turnbuckle to counter and get the kendo stick off of her throat. And now a nice move from Naomi. Naomi stomping on the back of Nia Jax off of the top turnbuckle. She rolls out a kick to the gut of the WWE Women's Champion. And oh, a counter. Oh, a kick to the gut again from Naomi. Off the ropes. And oh, lands a leg cutter down to the back of the head of Nia Jax. As Naomi now has all the momentum. And they have the team advantage as she's helping out her teammate Bayley as they look to double team Nia Jax. Oh! And now we're down to almost 1 minute 30 seconds until the next participant will join us for Survivor Series War Games, and a nice double team there from Bayley and Naomi. Yes, Jamie will be streaming the Bucks game coming up tomorrow. Yo, welcome Tyler to the chat. Welcome Shindir to the chat as well. Thank you guys. And we see here Nia Jax counters with the kendo stick, and oh no, she's got the toilet lid. Oh no, Nia Jax is going to look to embarrass Naomi, trying to put the toilet lid on her head, and she does. And now we see under 50 seconds to go, but Bayley with the kendo stick off the stomach and off the back of Nia Jax, not once, but 3 times. And then Naomi with the toilet seat to the gut of Nia Jax as she throws her into the middle turnbuckle head first. And now Nia Jax is the one who has to wear the toilet seat lid as Naomi comes in for an homage to Rikishi. That's a butt to the face. Oh my goodness. What an embarrassing, disrespectful move to the WWE's Women's Champion, Nia Jax. And we see Bayley and Naomi double teaming, but Nia Jax is pissed off with the double headbutt. And now she goes for the double clothesline, but a counter. Oh my goodness. As Naomi and Bayley lift Nia Jax over their head, and oh my goodness, Candice LeRae cuts off Tiffany Stratton, who went to go help her friend Nia Jax, as it looks like Candice LeRae's not following the plan. She's doing her own thing, grabbing 2 steel chairs. Inside the cage goes Candice LeRae, as she's looking for more weapons to bring inside the ring.
Sending steel chairs into the ring, which Nia Jax is using now on Bayley and Naomi.
Shah Nadir. Okay. You know, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys in the chat. We got a lot of people joining us. Appreciate you guys. And now we see, got Tyler, Jamie as well. And here we go. As we see finally Candice LeRae gets inside the ring as Nia Jax takes advantage of those steel chairs. And now both Candice LeRae, but counters, and Bayley and Naomi are now beating down both Nia Jax and Candice LeRae as they countered the steel chair, and now they wedge the steel chair inside the chest of Nia Jax, keeping her in the turnbuckle, but Candice LeRae with a clothesline to Bayley, and then throwing Naomi's head right into the steel chair. A double team from Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Now, what will these two do next as the crowd boos Team Liv Morgan?
Bayley's team will have a 3-on-2.
Oh, Tyler, well, I got this one. Oh, as we see Candice LeRae with a big double team type move off of the steel chair, delivering the knees to the head of Bayley and then landing on the back of Naomi at the same time. What a big move from Candice LeRae as Team Liv Morgan now has the advantage, beating down both Bayley and Naomi.
Finding success
Under 1 minute left to go until the next participant comes out for Team Rhea Ripley. Tyler, welcome to the chat. We'll get to you guys here after this match. I'll try to comment a little bit more on your comments. Appreciate you guys. As we're live here on Tim Reynolds Show, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that like button as we're here for WWE's premium live event, Survivor Series War Games, as Naomi now counters a move as she hits the head of Candice LeRae into the steel chair setup that Candice LeRae made, and now Bayley will help out Naomi, as we see Candice LeRae on the shoulders of Naomi. She's trying to get out, but Nia Jax to the rescue, knocking down Bayley, and Candice driving the head into the middle turnbuckle of Naomi. And now Bayley gets picked up, and she's going to be put on top of the steel chair setup that they have like a table. And here goes Candice LeRae, a moonsault on top of Bayley. That wasn't right on target, but now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The next participant is Bianca Belair for Team Rhea Ripley, as she now has reinforcements. Bayley and Naomi, watch out! Here comes Bianca Belair as she grabs a steel trash can, throwing it at Nia Jax, and then using the steel door to hit the head of Candice LeRae. And now we're going to see a fire extinguisher from one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Oh, but Bianca Belair's not done there. She's going to get some more weapons under the ring. What else will she bring out for War Games? It's a table, guys! Get the tables as Bianca Belair is putting the table inside the steel cage. And here comes Naomi to help. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play. This is WWE Survivor Series War Games as, oh my goodness, Naomi gets hit in the gut from that table as Candice LeRae uses the table to her advantage, but oh, that's Bianca Belair with a steel chair across the back of LeRae. And Bianca gets elbowed from Candice after she's thrown into the corner, but now on the shoulders of Bianca Belair, we see Candice fight back, trying to fight back. And oh my goodness! Head first off of the top turnbuckle as Bianca Belair is able to flip over her opponent off of her back, and she lands head first on the top turnbuckle. And now Bianca Belair has her hand full with Nia Jax as she goes to the top rope with the steel chair. She flips over the back of Nia Jax and then kicks the steel chair into Nia Jax after she forced her to catch it. And oh, a kick up from Bianca as she looks to get help from her teammate attacking Nia Jax. And Jax is helpless in the middle of the corner as they climb the steel cage and deliver blow after blow onto the head of Nia. The crowd is loving it. Nia Jax beaten down. Candice LeRae beaten down by Bayley as Team Rhea Ripley is enjoying the team advantage right now in War Games.
Champions. Going to be interesting to see what happens with those titles.
Well, it seems thus far that Bianca Belair has at least been able to compartmentalize.
Oh! And we see Bayley deliver a big back suplex, and then, oh! Another big drop kick from Naomi to the face of Nia Jax. But now it's Tiffy time as we see Tiffany Stratton is now coming out to the ring, and she's looking for weapons as well. Under the ring, she's got a steel trash can with the lid, and she's not happy. She may be glittery, but she's not gonna be nice.
Get back to that Bianca Jade story for a moment.
And oh my goodness, Jax is just getting beat up as Tiffany's taking her sweet time. And oh, we see a backflip off the top turnbuckle, but Bianca Belair still gets hit with the trash can lid. And oh, a spine buster delivered to Naomi, who also got hit in the head with the trash can lid. And now Tiffany Stratton, a big moonsault elbow into the turnbuckle, into the head of Bianca Belair. And Bayley's going to get some from Tiffany as well. And oh, as she throws Bayley into Nia Jax, who clotheslines Bayley down to the ring. And now the momentum is leaning in the favor of Team Liv Morgan as we see Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax looking to beat up Naomi and Bianca Belair, throwing them into each other. And now they stand above Team Rhea Ripley inside the ring. Naomi still trying to put up a fight, but Tiffany Stratton backsliding, and oh, it's a leg drop double team from Jax and Stratton. Candice LeRae continues to beat up Bayley outside the ring as well. Or I'd say on the other side of the ring. And now on the shoulders of Nia Jax, Bianca Belair looks helpless. And oh, a double team move from Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax, delivering a flip-up neckbreaker from the top rope as Tiffany Stratton delivers that move off of the shoulders of Nia Jax. As we see on the replay there, Bianca lands hard on her back. Tiffany Stratton with another big kick. Bayley tries to use the chair. Oh, and it's countered by Tiffany Stratton. We're under a minute to go for the next participant as Naomi tries to fight Nia Jax using the steel chair as well. Off of the back of Nia Jax with Tiffany Stratton delivering a big flip suplex onto Bayley. Bianca trying to fight back against Candice LeRae, but LeRae will counter. Oh, delivering a big clothesline to the EST. Man, Naomi seems to have the upper hand on Nia Jax over there, but we're counting down. We're almost to 10 seconds, and we're under 10 seconds. Who will be the next participant for Team Rhea Ripley? We'll have to see. 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's Io Sky, the most experienced member in a War Games match for the women's division in this matchup. And she's looking for weapons as well. Thank you, chat, for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate you all. Jamie's first time watching WWE. Welcome, Jamie. I hope you're liking it so far. And we see a painted trash can as Io Sky has painted it the same colors of her outfit, and now she has straps on the trash can to carry it up for her. Oh my goodness, she's gonna start the War Games match like she has. Oh my goodness, climbing to the top of the cage goes Io Sky with the trash can in tow on her back, using a strap to carry it up to the top of the cage. And here comes Candice LeRae. She's going to try to fight. And she climbs up to the top of the cage, hitting Io Sky. And Io Sky fights back. But Candice LeRae's hanging off the top of the cage.
Garbage can in hand.
And here we see, oh, another big hit to the head of Candice LeRae, who's dangling on the top of the cage, but so is Io Sky. And oh no, will Candice LeRae be able to deliver this suplex off the top of the cage? This looks dangerous, but Io Sky fights back as Candice LeRae loses her grip. And Io Sky, oh no, she misses her. But Candice LeRae is able to hold on to the cage as Io Sky went to go flip her off of the cage. And oh, a big elbow to Candice LeRae as Io Sky now is on top of the top turnbuckle. What's she gonna do? A big drop kick from Io Sky! The #1 contender for the Women's World Championship now has to deal with Tiffany Stratton, but Io counters with an elbow to miss Money in the Bank. Ducks under the clothesline. And ducks under another clothesline, does a little moonsault, does a little backflip, winks the finger at her, does another counter as Tiffany Stratton does her own moves to impress, reminding her, it's Tiffy time. But it ain't, because Io Sky is going to look to deliver a move, but she rolls out of that one and has to counter. The stop coming from Tiffany, grabs a steel chair, and oh, off the back of Stratton goes the steel chair from Io Sky, and another whack of that steel chair on the back of Candice LeRae as Io Sky's getting pumped up as she delivers knees to the corner of Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae. But here comes Nia Jax as she just clobbered and laid out Io Sky and now is stomping a mud hole into her before Bayley comes in with the kendo stick. And here we go. The next member of Team Liv Morgan is coming out.
Heading into the War Games structure for a third time in her career. Her and Liv Morgan, former tag team champions.
And this is Raquel Rodriguez.
Championship.
This is her third War Games match as she's grabbing the tables. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show.
And the grin on Raquel's face as she pulls weaponry from underneath the ring. Raquel has bad intentions.
And we're seeing here, as Raquel's still looking for her weapons, she throws the table inside and delivers a boom! Throwing Io Sky into the side of the steel cage. And she picks up Naomi and throws her into the steel cage as well. Using the cage as a weapon, Raquel Rodriguez using her power to lift Bayley. But now, Bayley and Bianca Belair countering before Nia Jax gets into the fold.
Nia is just bullying everyone in her path.
Well, she's been doing that for
Laying down and beating down both Bayley and Bianca Belair. Raquel Rodriguez and Nia Jax looking to work as a team. And here we go, Bianca Belair. Oh, and Bayley thrown into the side of the steel cage. And now we see another time thrown into the steel cage as Bianca Belair and Bayley get tossed by Nia Jax and Raquel Rodriguez.
quick recovery though for Rhea.
Broke the orbital socket of Rhea Ripley with a baseball
Baseball bat, exactly.
Let's not overlook that minor detail.
And now we could see double power bombs from Nia Jax. Oh! They hit both of the competitors off of their own backs and the steel cage and then drop them power bombs right on top of Bayley and Bianca Belair, leaving a path of destruction. What a maneuver, what power from Team Liv Morgan. And now we're getting the final countdown as it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here comes the leader, Rhea Ripley, down to the ring. But oh no, all four members of Team Liv Morgan are waiting for her. What will Rhea do?
Isn't afraid to stand there and throw hands, but she realizes this is an unwinnable situation.
And she's trying to get the table inside, but will she be able to? As Raquel grabs the table and oh! Rhea uses it as a weapon, hitting the jaw of Raquel Rodriguez. And now she gets in the ring and delivers a drop kick to the WWE Women's Champion, but then a right elbow from Rodriguez as Rhea looks to fight back. Oh! But Rhea gets hit with in the back with the toilet lid? Not the toilet lid. Come on, Tiffany. What is that? Oh, and Bayley tries to fight back. Naomi tries to fight back as well, as it looks like Team Liv Morgan is dominating this matchup. And oh, Naomi delivers a double stunner off of the top rope, knocking down both Raquel Rodriguez and Nia Jax. And oh, Liv Morgan's getting nervous. Oh no, her teammates are down. What's gonna happen, Liv? You're gonna have to face the music, Liv. Oh my goodness! And we're getting "This Is Awesome" chants from the crowd. Oh, as Raquel Rodriguez and Nia Jax get hit from the toilet lid, and Tiffany Stratton answers with the steel chair on the back of Rhea Ripley, but then the kendo stick from Io Sky, but then the kendo stick from Candice LeRae, and then a whip from the big ponytail of Bianca Belair, but then a huge kick to the face of Bianca Belair with the steel chair in the middle of it. And then Raquel gets Bronco Bustered into the toilet lid. And then a clothesline from Nia Jax. But Rhea with the headbutt to Jax. Another headbutt. Oh my! As Nia gets thrown to the steel in between both rings. And now the final countdown for Liv Morgan to come out to the ring. 10, 9, 8. And she's scared shitless as Liv Morgan has to go face her demon and go take on Rhea Ripley inside Survivor Series War Games Steel Cage. And oh no, Liv Morgan backs out of the match? She walks away? No way. Oh no. She grabs the same bat that she used to break the eye socket of Rhea Ripley as Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion, walks down to the ring with a purpose. Thank you guys for hanging out on TimReynoldsShow. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. And Liv Morgan enters the ring. And they close the steel cage. War Games begin! And we see Bianca Belair throw Raquel Rodriguez into the steel chair. But then Rhea Ripley takes off the protective eye mask as she kicks Liv Morgan in the gut, and Rhea already looking for Riptide, but Nia Jax grabs the head of Rhea Ripley, and now Team Liv, Tiffany Stratton, Candice LeRae, and Nia Jax beat down the leader of Team Rhea Ripley, and now they'll all hold her back as we'll see the baseball bat. Used right to the ribs as Liv Morgan again and again and again to the legs and the ribs of Rhea Ripley, and across the back with a baseball bat. Liv Morgan delivering brutality to Rhea Ripley. Oh no, not handcuffs. They brought out the handcuffs as Liv Morgan is going to handcuff the leader. No way. No way. And Rhea's fighting back. So is Io Sky as Team Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Naomi are trying to fight back. Bailey hops in too. Hitting the face of Nia Jax with some elbows. And thank goodness as Rhea Ripley gets up, she was not handcuffed. Then Io Sky, oh my goodness, off the top rope, delivers a drop kick. Then Tiffany Stratton delivers a stop to Io Sky. And then a knee to the face from Rhea Ripley. But then Rhea Ripley gets hit with the DDT off the top rope by Candice LeRae, who gets thrown into the steel cage by Bianca Belair, who gets dropped from Raquel Rodriguez, who gets kicked in the gut and Bronco Buster down to her face by Naomi. And then Liv Morgan delivers a code breaker off the top rope to the face of Naomi. And Bailey throws Liv Morgan into the middle turnbuckle head first. And now Nia Jax delivers a Samoan drop. And 1, 2, and a kick out from Bayley. This is a crazy matchup.
Nia thought she had her.
Wow. Wow. These women are leaving it all inside the ring as it's Survivor Series War Games. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And now, oh my goodness, we're seeing Tiffany Stratton. She's climbing up to the top of the cage. What is Tiffany doing? As we see Io Sky is also on the top with the trash can.
We've seen this maneuver in the past.
And oh my goodness, this is setting up. We're seeing a setup here. What could this be? What could this be? Could we see a double move off the top of the cage? As we see Tiffany Stratton looking to set up hers. Io Sky gonna put the trash can on her head. Oh boy. And we see a trash can moonsault and a front swanton as Tiffany Stratton and Io Sky just took out everybody flying off of the steel cage. Oh my! What a picture perfect moonsault with the trash can and a swanton from Tiffany Stratton. Oh my goodness, these women are tearing it up here to kick off Survivor Series War Games. Chat, if you're loving this, give me a hell yeah and a like button hit. Let's go. And oh no, Tiffany is bringing out the ropes and handcuffs. Watch out. This is awesome. Miss Money in the Bank briefcase. Could we see Tiffany Stratton cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase? And oh my goodness, Raquel Rodriguez catches Tiffany, and oh, we see the fire extinguisher from Io Sky taking out Raquel Rodriguez and Tiffany Stratton. And oh no, Raquel's been handcuffed to the rope by Rhea Ripley as she gets hit with right hands until Nia Jax takes down Rhea and then beats down Io Sky with the right hand. Hell yeah, guys, come on. Still haven't seen a hell yeah in the chat yet. Come on, chat. And now we'll see the tables start to get involved here for this Women's Survivor Series matchup. This one's good, guys. This is so good. We want tables as the crowd chants it up.
Now Candace with Bianca, set on the top rope in the corner. It's really become a 5-on-4 advantage.
And now we see Candice LeRae attacking Bianca Belair. On the top rope, on top of the shoulders, Candice LeRae went face first into the top turnbuckle. Oh my! And we'll see here again on the replay, Bayley jumps under and ducks out the way as Candice LeRae drops down off the shoulders of Bayley head first on the top turnbuckle. But Nia Jax delivers a power bomb and then a leg drop to Bianca Belair, who kicked out. And we've seen Io Sky and Bayley both help Bianca Belair. And now they stand face to face. Bayley not knowing if she can trust Io Sky at all as they talk it out. Oh, and a double clothesline as Nia Jax takes advantage of the miscommunication from Bayley and Io Sky. And now she turns her attention to Bianca Belair, beating her over the back with her ponytails. Now the table gets involved. Bianca Belair on top of the table in a vulnerable position. Ladies never want to be in a vulnerable position. And then we see Nia Jax. She's climbing up to the top rope. What's going to happen? Is Nia Jax going to do it? She's on the middle turnbuckle. And oh, Bianca rolls out of the way. And now, both Naomi and, oh no, we're going to see this? Can we see a power bomb? Through the table goes Nia Jax. 2, then Liv. Oh my, we almost seen Naomi pin Nia Jax as both her and Bianca Belair deliver a powerbomb. And now the bat in play from Liv Morgan, knocking down Io Sky. But Bianca Belair grabs the bat and then looks for the steel chair to take out Liv Morgan. And Liv's running away, very scared. But oh, Raquel with a big boot to the face of Bianca Belair using the steel chair. And now Raquel, oh, hits Bayley and Liv. Oh no! As the top of the chair went onto the neck of Bayley, but Rhea breaks up that pinfall. And now we see Rhea finally got her hands on Liv Morgan. Headbutt, and could we see Riptide? And now Raquel saves her friend once again, even though she's handcuffed. And she gets kicked in the gut. But Liv, a cold breaker to the head of Rhea Ripley using the steel chair. And now Liv, the Women's World Champion, puts Rhea Ripley on top of the table. Will she look to do this? She climbs to the top turnbuckle. What's Liv Morgan gonna do? And Rhea counters, hitting the chest of Liv on the top rope. And now Rhea climbs. Rhea on the second rope. Now to the top rope. Fighting and beating down Liv Morgan. These two women are kicking and punching the hell out of each other as Liv now gets the advantage. And now, oh! Liv went for a move and Rhea countered with an elbow to the side of the head. And now a headbutt. They're fighting on the top rope. Oh no! Could we see? Yes! Could we see a riptide from the top turnbuckle? Yes! Through the table! As Rhea Ripley delivers 1, 2, 3, and Rhea does it! Defeating the Women's World Champion with the riptide off the top rope as your victory, your winners, Team Rhea Ripley. That was one hell of a match, my friends, and a wild hairdo to go with it. Woo! What a War Games, guys. Tyler's 1-0 in his predictions thus far. As they all hug it out now in the ring. They all left it inside the ring as Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Bayley, and Naomi get their hands raised in the middle of the ring. As we see some of the highlights here from this matchup, Tiffany Stratton delivers a swanton off the top of the steel cage. Io Sky delivers a moonsault in the trash can off of the top of the steel cage. And then Io Sky also uses the fire extinguisher, which led to Raquel Rodriguez getting handcuffed to the ring. And then Nia Jax gets put through a table by Naomi and Bianca Belair before Liv Morgan saves the matchup with a baseball bat. And then we see a huge move there from Liv Morgan on the steel chair to Bayley before Liv Morgan gets taken by Rhea Ripley, who then delivers a riptide off of the top rope through the table to take out the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. as Rhea finally gets her payback and revenge. And now we see all the women in Team Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bayley, Bianca Belair, and Naomi and Rhea Ripley climb to the top of the cage to celebrate as Raquel Rodriguez holds and comforts poor Liv Morgan in the middle of the ring. Oh my goodness. Guys, what is going on? All right, let's get to the chat real quick. We're popping off over here. Appreciate you guys. All right. Hello to Tyler. Hello to Jamie. Hello to Trey. Here we go. He even sent me a message on how to pronounce this one here. We're going to go with Dad so far. Dad Swisher. Man, where is it? I got to find the comments. Make sure I pronounce this guy's name right. Bum, 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 bum. Schneider, welcome to the chat as well. I think this is your first time here. We got Daniel Garcia also in the chat. Welcome, guys. Okay, so it says, Tyler says, hey, Tim, you funny as F, man. Thank you, man. Fellow Bucks fan, welcome to the chat as well. LW. And then, okay, so looking in the chat here just to see if we have any big questions or anything going on. Appreciate you guys hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show. All right. So I don't know exactly which match is up next, but I will let you guys know as soon as we see it available. And it's going to be quick commercial breaks here for this premium live event as two guys. So, and thank you to my wife as well, Amber Reynolds, for hanging out in the chat. Appreciate you, baby.
This Friday, December 6th. Pre-sale is this Wednesday, December 4th. Visit WWE.com/.
Hey, listen, there's no such thing as an easy win there, LW. But you know what, though? I believe in my Buccaneers, that's for sure. And guys, what a crazy match to kick off WWE Survivor Series. Am I right? And just for the Bucks fan in the chat, got to put the hat back on. There we go. What's going on? Oh, yeah.
828 WWE fans in attendance, the largest local game for a WWE arena event in all time in Canada.
So they broke the all-time record for the attendance here for a WWE event in Vancouver or Canada. And this is Survivor Series, which is the second longest running event in WWE history, only behind WrestleMania, as they've done Survivor Series annually for every single year. Oh, guys, and up next, we find out who will be the United States champion, as LA Knight will have to defend his championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, guys in the chat, you want to see who do you think is going to win this matchup here, as Shinsuke has returned to a new darker side. Just recently had his first one-on-one match since April on Friday Night SmackDown last night. And now he goes into this matchup looking to win the United States Championship once again. Can LA Knight retain his championship? Tell me what you guys think in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Jamie wants to know, did I apply to be the Bears head coach? Listen, might not be a bad idea, but, you know, I got a lot on my plate right now, man. I got Tim Reynolds Show I got to work on here, guys. This is the dream right here. This is the dream. Come on, y'all. You know I had to get suited and booted for it, too, wearing the suit and everything. Appreciate you guys hanging out here in the chat. Oh, man. Tyler says I should do the NXT Deadline pay-per-view as well. Well, to be honest with you, Tyler, I've just recently started watching NXT. It's really popping off and looking really, really good. But honestly, that would be a lot to put on my plate right now. Maybe sometime in the future, something to leave open and talk about, especially with how big NXT is getting. But right now, focus on the red brand and the blue brand. I do Friday Night SmackDown reviews and WWE Monday Night Raw reviews, as I'm doing a WWE show review pretty much after every single one of those shows. So make sure you guys check that out on Tim Reynolds Show. You'll see a review from last night's Friday Night SmackDown talking about all the things that led into Survivor Series War Games on here. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. We got LW says he's going to a trampoline park soon. That should be pretty cool. Jamie has a hot take, says if the Raiders QB number 12
If he plays like he played against the Chiefs, he will be the starter next year. We'll see. I mean, definitely played pretty good for the Las Vegas Raiders in that matchup, but man, still made a costly mistake there at the end, clapping his hands too soon to try to get the ball in the snap to him, which led to the miscommunication and them not even having a chance near the end. But speaking of Chicago, man, I haven't even shared this yet. I'm going to try to make a short on some more of this NFL news that's been happening, obviously, with Thanksgiving Turkey Week, going on. It's been a little bit more of chill, hanging out with the wife and family as much as possible, but also happy Turkey Day and happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. Hope you had a great Turkey Day. So with that being said, I'll hopefully make a short on that because, man, the biggest surprise wasn't even that he got really fired. It was how he got fired, okay? Like, the Bears players, in my opinion, based off the reports I've read, it sounds like the Bears players felt so bad to empty all their dirty laundry on social media that they also thought to go talk to the head people, and that's what led to his dismissal, in my opinion. The players talk out and say they don't want to play for a coach like that, they're not going to be able to. What the heck? Look, Trucker John getting in the chat. What's up? I had to be suited and booted, dog, wearing the old school John Cena t-shirt. My oldest and best WWE souvenir that I have. I've lost so many of them over the years, so definitely got to get some more. Hopefully for Christmas, get like a WWE hat to go for the crown. Oh, hey, Trucker, you'll like this. Boom. How about the hairdo, man? Ooh, chat says they like it. Chad says it looks stylish. Come on, man. Had to look good for the premium live event. And now, guys, we are back. Thank you, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show as we see Shinsuke Nakamura come out to the ring with a samurai hat. Oh my goodness. It looks like a mask as well, paying homage to his culture and hoping to strike fear into the face of LA Knight. Trucker John says, I'm jealous. I can't grow mine like that. Hey, man, I've always had the cowlicks and red hair, brother. As we see the dark red moon in the background of Shinsuke Nakamura. All right, so Trucker John just woke up, so what did you miss? So we had an epic start to this Survivor Series War Games as they kicked it off with a women's War Game matchup where we seen Team Liv Morgan versus Team Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley delivers a riptide from the top rope to be able to pin and defeat Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, pinning her in the middle of the ring and delivering a huge statement. Jamie, I actually did pick the Ravens over the Eagles. So, no disrespect. I just think the Ravens are going to come out pretty prepared for this matchup. Especially because the Ravens are going to have to stick to running the football. Raven football if they want to win. The secondary for the Eagles is way too good. Jamie, your Eagles definitely have the best secondary I think in the league right now, or close to it. So that's going to be the key to the game. If the Ravens can run the football, play Raven football, they'll be able to win. But you know what though? Jamie, your Eagles are a very, very good team. Very, very good team. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a very close game. Could go either way. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We're up to 6 likes on this live stream for WWE's premium live event, Survivor Series War Games. And now, it's time. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. You know what time. A9. It's LA Night.
He is the United States Champion, L.A. Knight. Yeah! Jamie, hope to see you too soon, man. Chucker John, thanks for hanging out, brother.
I don't mean to interrupt you. We just saw something on LA Knight that I think could be a very strong tell. LA Knight just dropped his United States Championship. That means there is turmoil inside of the megastar. He's not.
Oh boy. As we see LA Knight accidentally drop the United States Championship, and now he looks pissed. As he has been champion for 119 days, this will be his 8th title defense and has not lost a match since July here in the WWE. So watch out. We could be seeing an upset here with Shinsuke Nakamura returning for his first WWE Premium Live event in quite a while.
I mentioned that it was Io Sky, but it was actually Bayley who won the championship back at WrestleMania and wanted to make sure that I gave Bayley her proper due in that past match. So this is for the United States title, first formed in
And this match is for the United States Championship. Now it's time to get to business, folks. All right. As we see both of these superstars stare each other down with the evil, creepy stare down from Shinsuke Nakamura into the eyes of LA Knight. And LA Knight looks hesitant to make the first move on Shinsuke Nakamura.
Find his rhythm, settle into a groove, and do what he does best.
And again, Shinsuke's in LA's head. And look at the use of the mist on Friday night.
Now we see both competitors stare each other down as Shinsuke arrived on the scene just a few weeks ago and was able to use that intimidation and those scare tactics to get this match against LA Knight as Shinsuke backs up LA Knight into the corner. And oh, a right hand to the jaw of LA Knight as Shinsuke Nakamura delivers some blows to the ribs and the head of LA Knight, flipping him around and delivering a kick to the back. As LA Knight goes into the corner, we see Shinsuke throw him into the opposite corner, and LA Knight bounces back with a clothesline, and he'll start delivering right hands to the head of Shinsuke Nakamura. And the suplex there from LA Knight, and a knee to the face, and a kick out at 1 from Shinsuke.
Shinsuke Nakamura subscribes to the old adage that the loudest guy in the bar isn't the one you need to worry about. It's the quiet guy in the corner. Nakamura sees LA Knight as the loudmouth that he is, the guy that will tell you how tough he is, and Shinsuke is the quiet guy in the corner.
And now we see the veteran presence of Shinsuke Nakamura rolling out of harm's way after LA Knight delivers some mud stomping, foot kicking, and now is bashing the head of Shinsuke off of the side barrier. And now Shinsuke, counters and throws LA Knight into the barrier in front of the crowd. And now to the other side of the corner barrier as Shinsuke throws LA Knight back into the ring. But LA Knight counters with an elbow right to the chest and bashes the head of Shinsuke Nakamura off of the ring over and over again. Oh my!
That's a great question, and I think only Shinsuke Nakamura can truly answer that. I've been a fan of Nakamura since his days in Japan.
And now LA Knight throws Nakamura back into the ring. And a hit to the throat of LA Knight from Shinsuke as he throws LA Knight into the ropes, but LA Knight counters with a boot to the face. And now we see, he picks up Shinsuke and places him on the top rope, and then, to the elbow, to the back of the head, as LA Knight jumps off the middle turnbuckle and delivers an elbow to the back of the head of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nakamura reeling, but he counters that move from LA Knight. LA Knight counters that counter, and oh! Shinsuke rolls into the ropes, and LA Knight's throat bounces off the top rope, and then a back elbow out of nowhere from Shinsuke Nakamura, who then delivers a couple of kicks to the side of the head, and that's a kick out at 2 from LA Knight as Shinsuke tried to deliver a quick cover there and was not able to get the pinfall, but what a big behind the back elbow delivered perfectly from Shinsuke, as this impact offense from Shinsuke is proving to be a lot for LA Knight to handle. And now we see LA Knight placed on the top rope, and oh! A huge knee from Shinsuke to the sternum and stomach of LA Knight, who's now on the outside of the ring, reeling in this matchup. And now a stomp from Shinsuke Nakamura as LA Knight rolls back into the ring, and Shinsuke is disrespecting the champion, kicking him in the face and the chest over and over again. What disrespect from Shinsuke.
Friday Night SmackDown.
Make no mistake about it, LA Knight is proud to...
And a counter from LA Knight
Buys himself some time.
LA Knight is proud to be here in the United States.
as he
LA Knight
drops Shinsuke Nakamura on the top rope. His throat hitting that rope and bouncing off as now both men are groggy in the middle of the ring. And a DDT out of nowhere from LA Knight. The cover, and he kicks out as 2 as Shinsuke is able to get the shoulder up.
can't allow himself to get frustrated. He needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal, keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah, telegraphed that wildly. Nakamura just able to hang on.
And oh, we see LA Knight pick up Shinsuke on the back of his shoulders, and oh! He delivers a huge slam, and Shinsuke is able to kick out of that. Wow! What an impressive move. A Death Valley driver upside down as we see the stomach and face of Shinsuke Nakamura come down hard, and LA Knight goes straight for the pin cover, but a kick out at 2 from the challenger. And we know this matchup is for the United States Championship. And we see an elbow from LA Knight into the middle of the turnbuckle in the corner as he places Shinsuke on the top rope. What is LA Knight thinking of doing here as he climbs to the top rope? Shinsuke counters with blows to the side of the face. And now Shinsuke looking for the advantage, but LA Knight jumps up to the top rope, but Shinsuke counters. And he drops LA Knight nuts first onto the top rope. Now what's Shinsuke thinking here? What's gonna happen here, folks? And a counter from LA Knight as it looked like Shinsuke was going for a back suplex. And now Shinsuke, oh, a kick to the back of the head of LA Knight, who dangles on the top rope. And now we see Shinsuke's looking for that back suplex once again. LA Knight off the top rope. What's gonna happen here? Oh my! He flips LA Knight completely over as he lands face and stomach first. And Shinsuke in for the cover, and a kick out at the last possible moment from the United States Champion. What a move from Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Nakamura has the momentum, and he will look to carry it and deliver the Kinshasa, his finishing maneuver, which is a knee to the side of the head. And LA Knight groggy to get up, but he counters, grabs Shinsuke, delivering a back suplex. A spinning back suplex, and now an LA Knight climbs to the middle turnbuckle, and he's looking for the crowd. LA Knight, yeah! And a elbow from the top rope as he jumped up there, delivering the huge elbow to Shinsuke Nakamura. And now, all the momentum going his way. LA Knight's going to look for the finish. He's looking for the BFT. And oh, Nakamura climbs outside the ring. And now we'll see Shinsuke get chased by LA Knight as they're in the middle of both of the rings that you see for War Games. But no, Shinsuke delivers a kick to LA Knight, and now he's looking for a suplex onto that steel. But LA Knight picks up Shinsuke as they both counter, but now a rake to the eyes, and oh my! The back of the head lands on that steel plating in between the rings as LA Knight gets dropped by Shinsuke Nakamura. What a move from Shinsuke. And now, what's gonna happen next? As the look in the eyes of the challenger. Oh! He delivers a Kinshasa to the back of the head of LA Knight. 3, and Shinsuke Nakamura wins and becomes the new United States Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. And oh my goodness, folks, we could have seen that coming. Wow.
Over the past couple of weeks, LA Knight did not look right since the beginning of this match. Nakamura was in his head. Nakamura dominated LA Knight to win the championship.
Shinsuke Nakamura was able to play the mind games, and he takes advantage of LA Knight delivering a rake to the eyes and then dropping LA Knight on the back of his head onto the steel in between both of the rings of War Games. And now he delivers a Kinshasa to the back of the head. And that was all she wrote as LA Knight loses his United States Championship, unable to defend it against the challenger Shinsuke Nakamura, who becomes your new WWE United States Champion. And that's 2-0 for Tyler on his predictions.
Ortiz, please come out.
And now we see backstage Otis backstage as we see his buddy trying to get him to come out.
Really feeling the pressure of the holidays. You know, it's a lot of food, a lot of family, and a lot of drama. But I have just the thing to boost his confidence.
Oh boy!
This true classic T-shirt will fit him perfectly.
Oh, it's an
He's
ad.
used to it around the
Oh my
torso, so he
goodness!
never feels too
What an
constricted,
ad!
but perfectly
What
snug
crazy.
around those muscular biceps, and it's super, super soft and incredibly comfortable. Here, give it to him. He'll love it.
Ortiz.
This will work. He's gonna love it. Oh, tease. Mwah. And you see, when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
Classic
Sick.
Now, let me just find you some pants. Tease. Pants.
Otis walking out pantsless in a true classic T-shirt commercial. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, thank you so much. All right, Shinsuke wins the United States Championship after that match. All right, guys, be right back. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We'll return in just a sec. Gotta refuel. All right, we're back. We're back here. All right, quick little refuel. Had to get some agua. What a WWE Survivor Series War Games we've seen thus far. As we've already seen 2 matches tonight, as Team Liv Morgan took on Team Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley was able to get the victory for her team after delivering a riptide from the top rope through a table, pinning Liv Morgan. And then we see here a new champion in the WWE, and this is actually the first time in WWE history that a championship title has changed hands in a premium live event in Vancouver. So that's huge, as Shinsuke Nakamura becomes the new United States champion, defeating LA Knight.
This is presented by WWE
Bump,
Supercard
bump,
Season 11.
bump, bump. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show as we're hanging out here for WWE. Yeah, and you know, hey.
And by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history. The official hydration drink of WWE.
Tyler, Jamie, thanks for hanging out. Trucker John, appreciate you hanging out too, brother.
Electrolyte drink.
LW, appreciate you hanging out as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Shout out to my beautiful wife as well, hanging out.
here in Vancouver, this is the largest gate for a WWE arena event all time.
And this is the highest grossing Canadian arena event in WWE history, as they had over
Acknowledge another champion in the
27,000 there today.
UFC welterweight champion, Bilal. Remember the name.
Woo-wee!
In the UFC men's pound.
Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. We're already up to 7 likes. Let's go, chat. How many you think we can get, huh? Come on. Make sure you guys hit that button, man. Hit that like button for your boy Tim on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. And now we see Braun Breaker in the back getting ready to defend his Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat match against Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser.
One redemption, another validation, the other domination. Up next, Kaiser.
And that is our match coming up next, as we see Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser take on Braun Breaker in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, let's go. What do you know? Bump, 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 wow. Man, guys, what an awesome WWE Premium Live event. Thank you for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And guys, this is breaking news from Tim Reynolds Show live on this channel and chat. Tim Reynolds Show has officially broke 600 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go! Woo! It's the holiday season, all right, folks. Man, I love this time of year. And thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Man, what an incredible journey, guys. I can't wait to get another 600 of you guys on here. This is going to be awesome. This is just the start of me chasing my dream. I appreciate you guys. Wow. Whew. It's for you, Dad. Shout out to my wife in the chat, Amber Reynolds. Appreciate you, baby. All right. As we're here in commercial break, we have our next matchup coming up. It's a triple threat match with Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser versus Braun Breaker, who will defend his Intercontinental Championship in this matchup. So, chat, let me know. Who do you think is going to win this matchup in this triple threat? Are we going to have another new champion in the WWE? All I know is that freaking Burger King commercial is making me hungry. Hungry. Thank you guys for hanging out here with us. My wife says she can go for $1 million Whopper right now. Oh, look at that. Tyler, thank you so much for updating the chat. I appreciate that, brother. And all that information for this pay-per-view, or I should say premium live event, is on my phone, and that's where we're streaming out of. So obviously I can't get that information right up here to you guys. But, oh man, here we go. Are you guys ready for a banger? And Tyler's predicting Braun Breaker defends and retains his, as it's fight night! It's Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior! And as he's been delivering banger after banger after banger, the Intercontinental Championship, as this has been the only title to elude Sheamus in his WWE career. And now we see him weighing in at 267 pounds. It is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. I am rooting for Sheamus in this matchup, but I'm also thinking Braun Breaker will win this match.
Wearing the referee cam on the left side of his head, right side of your screen, giving you a bird's eye view or ref's eye view of what will surely be a banger. But what I noticed is the intensity of the Celtic Warrior right out of the gate. Jogging down the ringside, taking a moment now to acknowledge the WWE Universe here in Vancouver, because when the bell rings, Sheamus is going to fight like his life depends on it.
Maybe his last chance.
Oh, now we'll see Ludwig Kaiser. Oh, man, look at his cheesy walkout. Gosh, man, this guy is so obnoxious. Someone please just put a boot into his face as we see Ludwig Kaiser.
WWE. In a word, yes. Yes, it could be, and it very well may be. For my money, Ludwig Kaiser, to your point, on the cusp of superstardom, tonight he crosses the threshold. Ludwig Kaiser is an underrated in-ring competitor, the personification of European elegance, and in my opinion, the dark horse to sneak out of the Survivor Series with the Intercontinental title.
All right. And now we'll see the champion come out last.
Don't miss out on any of the action when Team Sonic takes on Shadow. Gotta go fast. Get your tickets to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 now in theaters December 20th. Kaiser forced himself into this match, cost Sheamus Intercontinental Championship a couple of weeks ago. A lot of bad blood between these two.
Oh, yeah. It is time for Ludwig Kaiser. Yes, Tyler, I believe that would mean that that's the main event, is the last War Games match. I do think that's what we're doing. And as we see, the dogs are barking in Vancouver. And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker, as he enters the ring with a look of determination on his face to go against all the odds here and defeat both of these men in this triple threat matchup. And Amber Reynolds, I could totally go for $1 million Whopper right now, if you know what I'm saying. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. As Braun Breaker barking at the dogs in Vancouver, British Columbia, as the Canadian faithful have packed out the arena here for this epic premium live event. And the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line.
Expect this to be one of the most physical matchups of the year between Sheamus, Kaiser, and Breaker. And here we go. Dozens of Hall of Famers have held the Intercontinental Championship. The first, the late great Hall of Famer Pat Patterson back in 1979.
And now we see all three men stare each other down, and of course, Ludwig Kaiser is going to sneak out of the ring and leave Sheamus and Braun to kick things off here. As we see these two brawling brutes going at it, Braun Breaker delivering a couple of blows, Sheamus right back, and then counters the throw into the ropes with a kick to the chest. But then Braun Breaker with a belly-to-belly throw over his head, throwing Sheamus down to the mat. And now Ludwig Kaiser taking advantage of triple threat rolls with the chair, but it misses, and Braun Breaker delivers a huge clothesline, bouncing off the ropes twice. And now we see Sheamus back up to his feet, ready to fight Braun Breaker. As they walk around the ring, Breaker will put Sheamus into the corner. But Sheamus counters with some knees, and then, a backbreaker onto the left knee of Sheamus as he is crushing Braun Breaker with another backbreaker. And now looking for the powerbomb. Ludwig Kaiser kicks the back of the calf of Sheamus, and now Ludwig Kaiser putting, Breaker in position, hitting Braun in the stomach with that drop kick as he hung him up in the middle of the turnbuckle and the ropes there. As we see on the replay, a big kick into the gut and sternum of the champion. And now we see a chair come into play once again as Ludwig Kaiser now has it in the middle, but both Sheamus and Braun Breaker are up, staring down Kaiser, and he has no idea until he turns around and sees he's being stared down by both men. And Braun with the right, Sheamus with the right, Braun with the right, Sheamus with the right, as they're taking turns beating the hell out of Ludwig. And then a clothesline into the turnbuckle from Sheamus, and Kaiser stops it, and then a big shoulder block from Braun Breaker, and then thrown out the ring by Sheamus until, could we see 10 bashes of the Batarang? But no, as Braun Breaker delivers a clothesline to Sheamus. You don't ever turn your back on Braun Breaker. Road trip after the stream for Whoppers? Hell yeah! Braun Breaker looking for a big spear, but he gets kicked out of nowhere from Ludwig Kaiser, the sneaky devil. He's now got his eyes set on Sheamus, looking, and that's a big kick to the ribs of Sheamus, who went into the steel steps as well, and now gets thrown into the commentator's table. And out of nowhere comes Braun Breaker, flying in with the shoulder clothesline to Ludwig Kaiser, and now a belly-to-belly suplex, throwing Kaiser over his head. As that came out of nowhere, the shoulder tackle from the champion. And we see Sheamus slow to get up. Braun Breaker now has all the momentum, bashing the head of Sheamus onto the commentary's table in front of the legend Michael Cole. What will happen next as we see Braun Breaker, slapping the hell out of the stomach of Sheamus. And a right hand from Sheamus as he's fighting back. But then, bam, a big tackle from Braun Breaker as he takes down the Celtic Warrior. And now the champion has the upper hand over both of these competitors in this triple threat matchup as he pushes Sheamus back into the ring. And we see in the corner, Braun Breaker with a kick to the gut of Sheamus. And another kick to the gut of Sheamus in the corner as Braun Breaker barks at the crowd, having the upper hand right now as Sheamus gets back to his feet, stumbling around the ring, but delivers a couple of kicks himself and a right hand to the head of Braun Breaker, who fights back with another knee to the gut, dropping Sheamus until he throws him around and then bounces him off the ropes with a knee to the gut and a quick kick out from Sheamus. And now the push-ups from Braun Breaker, mocking and taunting Sheamus in this matchup. Thank you guys for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel as we're doing live play-by-play of WWE Survivor Series War Games. And now, Sheamus is fighting back, but Braun Breaker's just taking it, and Sheamus is still bringing it as he hits Breaker until Breaker stops the momentum with the knee, but then Sheamus with the counter off the ropes with a body slam, going for the cover, and then Kaiser breaks that pinfall up. But now all he did was piss off Sheamus and a slap to the head as they're both now going at it with right hands to the side of their foreheads, spilling out to the outside of the ring until Sheamus bounces the head of Ludwig off the table. And now Sheamus is looking for a powerbomb, but Kaiser with the hits to the head is able to counter on Sheamus. But now Braun Breaker jumps off of the ring, threw both men over the commentator's table, taking out everybody. Oh my! And Corey Graves can't believe it as a huge clothesline comes out of nowhere. As we see on the replay, Braun Breaker giving up his body to take out both of these men, grabbing Sheamus and throwing him to the outside of the arena, throwing him into the crowd. And now he turns his attention to Ludwig Kaiser. And now he's got him by the throat. He'll pick him up above his head, but Kaiser rakes the eyes and throws Breaker over the steel steps, knees first. And Kaiser now has the big smile, but here comes Sheamus behind Kaiser, and there he goes for the 10 bells of the Brethren. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sheamus still going, and then Breaker back up, and it's now his turn to get some beatings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sheamus beating down both of these men as all the momentum now goes to the red-headed Celtic warrior who stands up on the barrier and delivers a double clothesline to both Braun and Ludwig. And now with both men on the ground, who will Sheamus throw inside the ring? He still needs to get a pinfall as he throws Kaiser back inside the square circle. Kaiser running away from Sheamus. He wants nothing to do with the Celtic Warrior, running like a scaredy cat that he is. And Sheamus stares him down. But now the shillelagh comes out as we see Kaiser taunting Sheamus. And oh, Sheamus grabs the shillelagh, stopping Ludwig, and a clothesline with the shillelagh across the face and chest of Ludwig Kaiser. But Braun Breaker is back inside the ring. And here we go. He's asking for it. He's telling him to bring it on, to get inside the ring, and let's fight. And now Sheamus, let's go. And it's back and forth, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, as both men deliver blows. A high knee from Braun Breaker. And now he climbs up to the top rope, but Sheamus counters. And now he's got Breaker literally on the ropes, on the top. What's Sheamus gonna do? Oh no! Oh no! Looking for Razor's Edge! No way! Oh! Breaker dropped down to the ring. Sheamus with the cover. 2, and a kick out from the champion. Wow! Sheamus this close to getting the gold and becoming the new Intercontinental Champion for the first time in his luxurious WWE career. And now Sheamus picks up the champion on top of his shoulders. What is he thinking here as he is climbing up to the top rope? Sheamus, what are you doing? As Braun Breaker now counters. Braun Breaker counters, but then Sheamus counters right back. What's going to happen now? Braun Breaker jumps up to the top, and there it is! The Frankensteiner from the champion Braun Breaker, who's looking for the spear on Sheamus, and oh no! He goes into the steel chair, and Sheamus with the bro kick. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! The refs pulled out by Ludwig Kaiser as Sheamus was almost champion, and Kaiser with that grin, that sadistic smile on his face, and the look of shock from Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior. Can't believe it! It was this close! And now Sheamus turns his attention to Kaiser, and oh, the shillelagh across the stomach and the back of Sheamus over and over again. And Kaiser beating the hell out of Sheamus with that shillelagh. Kaiser taking full advantage of triple threat rules with no disqualification. The shillelagh beating over the back over Sheamus at least 6 or 7 times, and now you can see some blood and welts on the back of Sheamus. And now Sheamus counters with a huge knee and the cover. 1, 2, and oh, a kick out from Ludwig Kaiser. Oh my! Sheamus again, this close to winning his first Intercontinental Championship. Kaiser kicks out. All men are laid out in the middle of the ring. And the fans are chanting, "This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome." And now Sheamus couldn't even deliver. Oh, man, Kaiser with a Death Valley driver as he counters Sheamus, who couldn't get the leg up for the bro kick with the injured ribs from the shillelagh. And now Ludwig goes for his finishing maneuver, but Sheamus picks up Kaiser, and Kaiser counters, hitting the ribs, and now he'll go for his finishing maneuver as he delivers the DDT, but a spear out of nowhere from Braun Breaker. Wow! Cutting Kaiser in half. And now, pissed off, is Braun Breaker looking to take out Sheamus, who's crawling back to his feet. What's gonna happen? Will Braun Breaker break Sheamus in half? And he delivers the spear! And this will be it, 2 and 3, because Braun Breaker has retained his Intercontinental Championship. Your winner, Braun Breaker! What an amazing match! This triple threat lived up to the hype. And now Sheamus will have to wait even longer to win the one championship title that has evaded him all throughout his WWE career. But in this matchup, it wasn't Ludwig Kaiser or Sheamus. It was Big Braun Breaker who breaks Sheamus in half with the spear to win. And after Sheamus put up a big fight, delivering the bro kick to Braun Breaker until Kaiser pulls out the referee, stopping the 3 count. And then, oh my goodness, the shillelagh comes into play with 5 or 6 hits of the shillelagh across the back of Sheamus and a couple of really bad hits into the ribs. But Sheamus would counter with the knee and cover Ludwig Kaiser, but he would kick out. And then that's when we would see, out of nowhere, a spear from Braun Breaker jumping over Sheamus in the middle of the ring and then taking out Sheamus to win this triple threat matchup at Survivor Series War Games. And my boy Tyler in the chat is 3-0 in his predictions for this premium live event, Survivor Series War Games. What a match, guys. What a match. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show, guys.
There's been a high-level security breach. There's far beyond.
Woo! Wow. What's going on, chat? All right. Braun Breaker defeats Sheamus and Ludwig, just do K, in to retain his WWE Intercontinental Championship. Boom, there we go. All right, guys, so a couple more matchups left to go in this WWE Premium Live event. Oh, man, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show, checking out the chat a little bit. Tyler Helton, shout out to my boy in the chat, really helping you guys stay up to date on what's happening right now in this Premium Live event, Survivor Series War Games. It's been off the hook tonight, guys. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Trucker John. Thank you to my wife, Amber Reynolds. Thank you, LW, fellow Bucks fan, also hanging out in the chat. Daniel Garcia, Trey Cooper as well. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to all you guys. And Tyler, man, Way to really go in the chat, brother. I really appreciate your feedback here and you're hanging out. This is cool, dude. And I can't believe, Tyler, you've never got to watch a WWE event like this before, man. This one's historic right now. It's the biggest live gate for a arena show, especially a premium live event, if you will, in WWE history in Canada. So they're in Vancouver, British Columbia. Just a beautiful, beautiful city there. A beautiful scene. And this is the third premium WWE live event in Vancouver. The third time Survivor Series has taken place in Canada.
Of all time, Black Sabbath for War Pigs.
Woo!
Survivor Series War Games. It's from the album Paranoid. It's available now on Apple Music and Spotify. And if you have it in your collection.
Thank you guys for hanging out here for Tim Reynolds Show's live WWE play-by-play and reaction. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And now coming up next, just like my boy Tyler in the chat said, we will see Damian Priest, the #1 contender, take on the champion, the Ring General Gunther, for the World Heavyweight Championship. All right, chat, give me your prediction for this matchup and what you guys think's going to happen here in this World Heavyweight Championship match. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. That's for sure. Appreciate you guys hanging out here for Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, okay? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Tyler says he's going to rewatch this WWE Premium Live event as we see WWE Survivor Series live in Vancouver. Now we know the reason behind the fight here, guys, from Michigan, Ohio State. And oh no! Miami goes down in an upset as well. Miami's second loss. Oh no. Wow. Football is crazy, y'all. Your boy Tim's got so much work to do when we get done here. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What you guys know about WWE? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, what a day in college football. Oh, man, what chaos from the Buckeyes in Michigan. As the Michigan planted a flag in the middle of the O in Ohio, and the players start a brawl and a fight. They're all fighting in the middle of the field, dude. Oh my goodness. What the heck is going on? Wow. Happy birthday to Naomi. All right, guys, our next match of the evening is about to start as we see the flames come about, and we will see the Damian Priest as the wings spread out, and we see coming through the flames your El Campeon, Damian Priest, enters the arena as the #1 contender, walks down to the ring, looking to take down Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship of the world. Boom!
Priest won a fatal four-way to earn this opportunity tonight to get back what he believes he never should have lost. Corey, remember back in
And Damian Priest won a fatal four-way #1 contenders match to get this #1 contendership opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship, a title which Damian Priest lost at Survivor Series to the ring general Gunther, but that was because of the other former friend, Mr. Finn Balor himself.
Corey, many will say that Damian Priest got better. He reached the level of superstardom. Ironically,
Oh no!
the world losing the
Woo!
world title at SummerSlam.
Almost lost my stream!
One of the many, Michael Cole. Agree completely. We've seen a
And we've seen over the last few weeks that Damian Priest has really gotten in the head of the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther after Damian Priest feels like he shouldn't have lost the title in the first place, with Finn Balor, his former friend, stabbing him in the back and costing him his World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther at SummerSlam. Now, Damian Priest is looking for some payback, and he's already in the head, in the psyche of Gunther, who has not been looking like himself, not a confident champion like we're used to seeing from the ring general, Gunther.
Damian Priest sets a battle for the world title.
And here he comes, the defending champion,
600
the ring general,
has entered
Gunther, your World Heavyweight Champion, who has been champion for 119 days, his third title defense as a champion, with a record of 43-3 in singles matches in the WWE since April of 2022. As the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther comes out to the ring ready for action.
rattled. He seems like he's lost confidence ever since losing to Cody Rhodes in the Crown Jewel Championship match in Saudi Arabia.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Cole. As big of a fan as I am of the ring general.
And Tyler comes in with our first prediction here for this matchup. And Tyler thinks Gunther will retain his World Heavyweight Championship against Damian Priest. I gotta admit, I am rooting for the #1 contender, but I do think that Gunther will retain in this matchup. And this match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. And introducing the challenger, Damian Priest. And introducing the champion, his opponent, from Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds,
He is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther. And oh yes, folks, it is time as we take the hat off to show the crazy hairdo for the crazy play-by-play commentator as the championship belt is held above the head of the referee as the World Heavyweight title will be on the line.
Perception of Gunther from the rest of the locker room has changed. Maybe Gunther has
And the bell has rung, and we see both men stare each other down with no sense of urgency to start this matchup. And now they walk around the ring with Gunther looking a bit off, not sure how to attack Damien.
When Gunther is able to dictate the turns of
Really taking their time here to start this matchup. And now we see them lock up in the middle of the ring. The Ring General holding a headlock onto Damian Priest, but Damian Priest looks to counter. And oh, countering into a headlock onto the ground, and Damian Priest with a shoulder tackle now on the counter, but the Ring General counters right back, and Damian Priest with another arm tackle, and now into the armbar, holding the knee and the head down with the knee as Damian Priest stretches the left arm of Gunther. And now we see the Ring General try to counter, but Damian Priest goes right back into the armbar.
Make it back to a semi-vertical base. He's still in control.
And now back to their feet. Oh, Damian Priest almost connects with a huge kick to the head, but Gunther rolls out of the ring. And he's hesitant to get back in. Gunther just does not look right. You can definitely see that the challenger is in the head of the champion. And really, this could be a turning point here as Gunther's trying to get himself motivated outside the ring, taking his time to get back in the squared circle. Now both men taking their time once again to go after one another.
Earlier this month in Riyadh.
And to that point, WrestleMania, I think Gunther viewed as a fluke, still does. Crown Jewel is a different circle.
And now Gunther steps out of the ring once again. Jamie, welcome back to the chat. Man, Gunther just taking his sweet time here, not in any hurry to start. Oh, and he delivers a kick to the gut of Damian Priest, and then a right hand to the back, and a right forearm to the chest and throat area. And again, as Gunther beats down Damian Priest in the corner, then tosses him to the other one, but Damian Priest counters with a huge jump shoulder tackle. Now the referee checking out Damian Priest, who feels like he hurt his left shoulder, really favoring that arm now. And the referee checking out on Gunther as Gunther's now finally got a smile on his face as he thinks he's wounded the challenger. And Gunther feeling confident now, climbing back up the steps to get back into the ring. What will Damian Priest have to do to put down the World Heavyweight Champion as both men take their time once again to get any action going in this matchup? And a couple of kicks from Damian Priest, but he gets caught, and whoa, a chop missed from Gunther, and a slap across the head from Damian Priest, stunning the champion. And then throwing him into the corner turnbuckle. We see Damian Priest, gets hit with the boot as Gunther counters, and then, we see Priest land a huge body slam onto Gunther, but that shoulder is really hurting and bothering Damian Priest as he couldn't even lift up the champion there, and Gunther
sees this, and I think he's going to try to take advantage of this injury as the left shoulder of Damien. Oh, and he comes in with the kick right to the left arm. As Gunther's got that killer instinct now as Damien rolls out to the ring. And Gunther's going to attack the left shoulder, throwing it right into the metal turnbuckle outside the ring. And now again, Damian Priest thrown into the barrier. That left shoulder really hurting the challenger as Damian Priest is now laying down after Gunther attacks the left shoulder. Going after the shoulder again. Oh, throwing it into the steel turnbuckle once again as Gunther gets into the ring to break up the 10 count. And oh, Damian Priest counters with the right hand. The left arm really being favored by the challenger, who's in a lot of pain. And Gunther goes right back to that arm. Oh! And he delivers a shot with the right forearm to the back of the left arm of Damian Priest, who rolls back into the center of the ring. And Gunther will continue to attack that arm, beating down Damian Priest in the middle of the ring as he refuses to back down, refuses to give up, telling the referee, I am not giving up on this match. And now a kick from the champion. Gunther really having the advantage here with the injured Damian Priest. Going after the injury to the left arm. Once again, a big stomp to the back of the left arm of Damian Priest, who is fighting off the pain in this matchup. And now we'll see a fight back from Damian Priest, who delivers a couple of right hands to the gut and to the side of the head. But Gunther now using a hammerlock technique on the left arm of Damian Priest, just working that arm and delivering knee after knee to the arm of Damian Priest.
We've seen Priest take a hell of a lot of punishment in his career.
And now Gunther will bring up the champion.
And again, the momentary hesitation that the initial shoulder tackle caused Damian Priest. Priest just
and now into another shoulder tackle from Gunther, who drops his shins right in between the forearm, pinching it. And oh my goodness, Damian Priest is in so much pain here. Gunther just working this left arm continuously. And oh, what a slap to the chest of the #1 contender. And now Gunther taking his time, trying to manipulate both arms and lock it in on the champion with the knee to the back. Damian Priest helpless to do anything, trying to fight back here as he's trying to get the crowd to lift him back up, using all of his might. Gets back to his feet and delivers a forearm multiple times to the head of Gunther, who delivers a slap to the chest. And now Gunther gets another right forearm from Damian Priest. Both men grappling in the middle of the ring. Priest with a hit to the back of Gunther, but the left arm being torqued again by the ring general. And Damian Priest not liking these chops, and he's firing back with some forearms of his own. Slapping the hands of Damian Priest is going to deliver a right kick to the side of the head. And now both men down in the middle of the ring. As we see the replay, as we see a chop from Gunther and a kick from Damian Priest.
the situation Damian Priest is in. This is a desperate situation for him.
Now we're going to see here both men scrambling to get down, scrambling to get back up. Both men trying to build some momentum here. Damian Priest trying to find some movement in that left arm with another right forearm to the head of Gunther and another. But in a counter on the third one as Gunther goes right back to the left arm of Damian Priest, who delivers some chops across the chest of Gunther and drops the champion with the right forearm. And Priest is trying to build some momentum. And oh man, a jumping back elbow into the turnbuckle, and then a face buster to the champion and the cover, and a kick out at 2 from the ring general. And oh man, Tyler calling a lot of different storylines for this matchup, and we'll have to wait and see, Tyler, what happens as Gunther was able to kick out of that maneuver. And now Damian Priest is looking to take down the champion. Woo. Off the ropes, Priest. He's countered by Gunther, and Gunther looking for the sleeper hold. Elbows to the side of the face, and now looking for a power bomb. And Damian counters. Kick to the midsection. And Priest looking for his own power bomb. Could we see Razor's Edge? No! The left injured arm hurting Priest as he can't pick up the champion. And now a submission maneuver? A triangle choke from Priest, trying to get Gunther to tap out. Will the champion be put out here as he's fighting to get out of it? Oh, cover, 2, and oh, a kick out from Damian Priest, who almost was pinned there, and a kick to the head of Gunther, a kick to the gut. What's Damian Priest looking to do here? He picks up the champion, looking for the Razor's Edge, but can Damian Priest do it? And no, he can't. The injured left arm gives out, and now the sleeper hold is locked in from the champion. This could be the end of it all. Will Damian Priest succumb to the sleeper hold? And now Gunther looking for a power bomb. 1, 2, and a kick out from Damian Priest.
Being shown by Damian Priest tonight.
Take another look at this. Damian Priest, while trying to avoid the sleeper, actually turned himself almost in a perfect position for Gunther's powerbomb.
What a kick out there from Gunther's big powerbomb as the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. And oh, as Gunther was climbing to the top rope, we see Damian Priest is able to counter with a couple of right hands to the face of Gunther. And now Gunther grabs onto Damian Priest, but Priest still fighting back. Gunther dangling on the top rope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's Priest gonna do here? What's he looking for? Climbing up to the top rope. And a big Hurricane Rana off the top rope from Damian Priest. He tries to follow it up with the Razor's Edge. Delivering it to the champion. Can he get the cover? And a kick out from Gunther, who's able to get his shoulder up from the count of 3. What a big move from Damian Priest.
To effectively hook the leg to finish the cover.
And now we will see big Damian Priest get to his feet first against the World Heavyweight Champion, still favoring that left shoulder. Oh, but the shoulder straps come off as the #1 contender looks to finish off the World Heavyweight Champion, as Damian Priest is looking for the choke slam, picks up the champion who counters, grabbing the arm, and hitting the chest of Damian Priest, who goes for it again, and will, a counter from Gunther again, and goes straight to the left arm as Damian Priest puts it in, sinks in a submission maneuver as Priest is locked in. What will happen here? Will Damian Priest tap out as we see Gunther is delivering scissor kicks to the side of the head? Will Damian Priest tap out here? He's got to come up, and Priest is fighting. He's fighting out of it. He's shaking his head, looking for the WWE Universe to help him get to the ropes, and he will. Breaking the submission hold.
Not much time in a Kimura without having some serious damage. Not with someone as powerful as the 250-pound World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, but look at the look on Gunther's face. Almost like, what do I need to do? Frustration setting in. Maybe I don't have what it takes to put him away. Maybe I've lost that edge.
And what will Gunther have to do here to put down Damian Priest, who continues to fight even though he's favoring that left shoulder, injured by the World Heavyweight Champion? And they're saying, Gunther, you suck. Gunther, you suck. And now Gunther picks up the left arm again of the challenger, Damian Priest. And delivers a big clothesline. As now we see the confidence coming back into the World Heavyweight Champion. Damian Priest up on his feet again, only to be clotheslined down once again. As we see here, Gunther is dominating this matchup. The Ring General picking up Damian Priest once again, looking to finish him off. And a counter. Damian Priest with his own clothesline, knocking down the champion.
Maybe not respecting how much Priest has left in the tank.
And what will we see
Both of these men
from the champion next?
have given everything they have for the World Heavyweight
As we see
Championship.
Damian Priest
But he's close enough to
eyeing out the challenger with a huge clothesline again, knocking down the champion. 1, 2, and a kick out from Gunther.
Was that Priest's last gasp?
And that's what I'm beginning to wonder. I mean, obviously only Damian Priest can
And
tell you
Damian
for sure.
Priest giving it all he's got here with the left shoulder injury. He's still favoring it, but he's back to his feet, and he's looking for some momentum from the WWE Universe as he climbs to the top rope, only to be hit down by the Ring General, who hits the top rope, knocking down Damian Priest, and delivers a huge slap to the chest, climbing the turnbuckle. But Damian Priest has the choke slam, but no, Gunther counters. And now, what can we see here? What's going to happen? Gunther climbing to the top, looking for will we see it? Damian Priest trying to counter.
Trying, but Priest has a grasp on the top rope.
And Gunther off the top rope stumbles, but so does Damian Priest.
I think he might have hurt the other arm.
Damian Priest said, "Give me a second."
And Damian Priest now falling to the side of the ring, looking like he's hurt. And the Ring General falls inside the ring as both men are down. And now somebody, it's Finn Balor! Oh no! Costing Damian Priest once again. As we see the ref finally notices, and we see a big boot to the side of the face of Finn Balor, from Gunther as he throws Damian Priest back into the ring. And now Gunther will look to end it here with a power bomb to Damian Priest. And now elbows to the side of the head as Gunther locks in the sleeper hold. And now Damian Priest is locked into this submission maneuver. And will he pass out? Will Gunther be able to win this? And Damian Priest is out. That is it. That is it. And Finn Balor cost Damian Priest a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship once again as Gunther wins. What a match! As Gunther retains his World Heavyweight Championship and Finn Balor is left disgusted on the side of the ring after a kick from the ring general.
Things started to go awry for Damian Priest early on in the contest. It was a
Wow, what a fight from the champion as we see the left arm early on was hurt and Gunther was able to take advantage of that, and we never got to see Damian Priest deliver the choke slam south to heaven, and that was countered multiple times from the champion Gunther as both men fall off the top rope. It looked like Damian Priest really hurt himself, and then Finn Balor comes out and delivers a coup de grace off the top of the steel steps, getting involved in Finn Balor, or I should say in Damian Priest's business, but Finn Balor would take a boot himself to the side of the head, and Gunther finishes off Damian Priest with the sleeper hold, passing out the challenger. My boy Tyler in the chat, 4-0 in his predictions tonight. Might have to put you on a bet there, man. Holy crud.
But nonetheless, Gunther is still your World Heavyweight Champion.
And Gunther remains the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. All right, guys, thank you for liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's see how many likes we can get on this live stream. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the show for this live play-by-play of WWE Survivor Series War Games. All right, guys, quick timeout. Be right back. Ooh. All right, we are back. We are back. Welcome, everybody, to Tim Reynolds Show. And, man, Saturday night's main event is around the corner for WWE, and we will see Kevin Owens take on the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. And, oh, my goodness, this Monday Night Raw, we see the 10-year anniversary of the New Day But the New Day has been battling, and I don't know, man. We could see a breakup of sorts here after 10 years of the New Day.
Intercontinental Championship Tournament begins.
And on Monday, we see the Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament begins on Monday Night Raw.
And tonight we've got our main event still to come, and immediately following the men's war game match. Stay tuned for the Survivor
Tyler says, read my comments about
We'll have some thoughts
Xbox.
Jackie Redmond, Wade Barrett, Big E and company.
Well, Tyler, I actually have a big announcement as well. I'll be getting a PlayStation soon for my family, it looks like for Christmas. So anybody that's on PlayStation, be sure to look me up. It's easier for me to get on YouTube with PlayStation than it is for Xbox. So I'm really looking forward to getting that. Obviously, I've been on Xbox now for a few years. So anytime I can get some friends on there in the meantime, I really do appreciate that. Tyler, I will definitely have to get your gamer tag and get you to add me, especially if you play any football. And also, it'd be cool too, maybe to start playing some WWE. And man, what a Slim Jim commercial with Yeet, main event Jey Uso and LA Knight. Wow, that was cool. Hashtag Slim Jim Savage moment. Hey, Chad, if you're enjoying this live play-by-play from Tim Reynolds Show for WWE Survivor Series War Games, let me get a hell yeah. And make sure you guys hit that like button.
Fans in the house sold out the largest North American arena game in WWE history.
Roman Reigns, the island of relevancy.
Roman Reigns, the island of relevancy. Uso,
First round
draft
draft
pick,
pick Monday Night Raw.
Yeet.
University.
Yeet University.
Jimmy Uso, starting quarterback. NYU.
No Yeet University.
Sami Zayn, a.k.a.
Hey,
the honorary Uso,
a.k.a.
Sammy Uso. Coming from the Uso Penitentiary. CM Punk,
Punk, best in the world.
Solo Sikoa.
Koa.
Tribal Chief University. Jacob Fatu, the Samoa Werewolf. I love you solo.
Tamatona University. Doctorate.
Donna Law. University of Texas at El Paso. And what? Big Bronson
Reed.
Tsunami State.
Wow. What a match this is going to be as we see the men's War Game match coming up next with Team Roman Reigns, with the Jimmy and Jey Uso and Sami Zayn and CM Punk taking on Solo Sikoa and his team with the new bloodline, Jacob Fatu and Big Bronson Reed. Thank you guys for hanging out with Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play of WWE's premium live event, Survivor Series War Games. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel and hit that like button for this live stream. We're already up to 7 likes. Not bad. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Tyler, thank you for keeping everybody involved in what's going on in the pay-per-view, or I should say the premium live event here. It's really nice to hang out with you guys, so appreciate you guys. Who is the first to turn on Roman, says Charles. Well, Tyler already seen in the chat, made a prediction about Sami Uso being the one to turn heel here, but also made a pretty surprising prediction, which I think nobody was guessing, but I definitely saw that maybe this was a possibility, is the wise man, Paul Heyman, possibly turning heel and turning on Roman Reigns. Would that not be the ultimate heel turn, especially after we see Paul Heyman get put through a table from Solo Sikoa? And I'm still wondering, how will The Rock come back into all of this? And we all know that this is somehow going to come back to Cody Rhodes. So let's see what happens, man. I'm excited for this Bloodline Civil War for Survivor Series War Games. Oh, okay. So Charles says, I have Jimmy Uso turning on Roman and Jay and Jacob turning on Solo. Huh. So you're thinking there's going to be multiple turns here for both teams. That'll be interesting to see. I don't think we've ever seen that before either at a Survivor Series War Games or even a Survivor Series team-on-team in general. Although, I guess going back to it maybe when Triple H, when it was Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, that probably was the closest we've ever seen to that. So, thank you guys for hanging out, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat here. This is some really exciting news from Tim Reynolds Show. As I mentioned earlier on the live stream, we just surpassed over 600 subscribers on Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys so much for all the support. This is just a sports-loving guy like me, a WWE Universe fan, and I'm just trying to live my dream of being a YouTuber, starting this Tim Reynolds Show as we do WWE show reviews. I'm also doing NFL content throughout the season. I'm doing Bucks live play-by-play every single Tampa Bay Buccaneers football game this season. I'll also be doing the playoffs coming here soon, and the college football playoffs starting here soon too on Tim Reynolds Show. So thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing, for checking out all the content on the channel. Please make sure you guys check out more of my content on Tim Reynolds Show, and make sure you like and hit me up in the comments to let me know what you guys think. I love your feedback, and thank you so much for all the support. And happy Thanksgiving, happy belated Thanksgiving to all of you guys, to you and your families. I hope you're having a great turkey holiday and a great Thanksgiving weekend. And now we see the cage coming down to surround both rings, as it's time for War Games.
And again, the rules of this matchup, like the women who kicked off tonight, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley's team winning. Two teams held in separate cages. One member of each team starts the match. After 5 minutes, a member of the team with the advantage will be released to enter the match. Every 3 minutes, alternating members come out.
Every 3 minutes, alternating members will come out to the match. And once we have everybody inside the cage, War Games will officially begin. And the first one to get a pinfall and submission wins the War Games matchup. And of course, we start off with the Bloodline, the new Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu, Tampa Tonga, and Big Bronson Reed for this War Games matchup. As they put the ones in the air and are surrounded by boos from the WWE Universe. And now who's going to start the matchup? Who will Solo Sikoa deem worthy to start the matchup? And it looks like Tampa Tonga will be the one to start out for Team Solo, as he walks down to the ring alone, and the rest of the Bloodline and Bronson Reed will have to step inside the cage.
Those steel cages. Corey, important night for Solo. He wins tonight. There's no more questions about who the tribal chief is here in WWE. You're absolutely right. It is.
And Michael Cole is talking it into existence. Oh, Tyler, who gets the pin? I do believe that Roman Reigns will get the pin here if he's winning. It's still a big question mark on whether or not this Roman Reigns team is going to win. Especially with CM Punk involved, you just never know what kind of chaos we're getting ourselves into.
Savage with America's favorite bold and spicy meat stick. Snap in to a Slim Jim.
Okay, so Charles chiming in on the chat. He says, I have said Jimmy turns on Roman and Jacob Fatu turns on Solo, and also says he's reading that Seth Rollins is in the back and could play a factor in tonight's matchup. I imagine we'll probably see a couple of guys interference-wise in this War Games match. And now the first member out is the honorary Uce, Sami Zayn! And this is Sami Zayn's third career War Games matchup. As the Canadian native Sami Zayn gets a warm, astounding welcome from the crowd from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. As he stares down the other men inside their cage, we see up next is Jimmy Uso. I was born a king. That's right, talking about I was born a king. It's no yeet university. Hey, hey, hey. Jimmy Uso. And this is his second career War Games matchup.
Was public enemy number one to the OG bloodline, to the new bloodline, that Sami weaseled his way back in. But can you really, really count on Sami Zayn?
I'm not sure if weasel would be the word I'd use, but
And then we see the best in the world, who shocked the world at last year's Survivor Series. It's CM Punk, the best in the world. The personality. Man, Jacob Fatu climbing on the cage looking like a freaking monkey. Like a caged gorilla.
What he's doing, Punk's poking the bear. Punk is trying to rile up the new bloodline. But I don't know if that's the smartest decision when you're dealing with a couple of monsters.
And it's clobbering time as CM Punk has made his way down to the ring. And now we'll see up next. You know who it is. The captain of Yeet University, with everybody on their feet, ready for... No way! It's actually the OTC! He doesn't come out last! Roman Reigns is the next one to come out for Team Roman! Put those ones up, folks! Chat, get your ones up! As the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns has entered the arena for War Games. See Roman Reigns.
Corey, let's cut to the chase. This is a must-win match for Roman Reigns tonight.
And Michael Cole says it best, as this is a must-win match for Roman Reigns if he wants a chance at getting back his Ulafala and becoming the only tribal chief.
And if Roman falls tonight, so does the OG bloodline.
I'm definitely going with Team Roman. I got to, especially with the red everywhere. Come on.
And he has to hope that CM Punk doesn't go rogue.
And let's not forget, Punk said, I'm in this for one
And
night.
oh man, we will see what it looks like is
Owes me a favor.
main event. Jey Uso will be the one to start off this War Games match for Team Roman, as all the other 4 men have climbed inside the ring, or I should say inside the cage, and they are being locked in now, as both teams have officially been locked into their cages.
2012, that he had CM Punk's back, that he was a mercenary for Punk. Sort of comes full circle here tonight.
And here comes main event. Jey Uso. Jey want it's just me. Jey want it's just me. Jey want is there's a lot of motherfuckers like to be like this. Hey, 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 yeet, 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 as the crowd goes wild for main event, Jey Uso, as he comes out through the crowd down to the ring, ready for this matchup. Just me, Uso. They want it's just me, Uso. They want is there's a lot of motherfuckers wanna put it down like this. Hey, 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 hey. Woo!
Look in the eyes of the Samoan werewolf. You just saw Jacob Fatu, the man who defeated main event Jey Uso, took full the advantage to the side of the new bloodline in this War Games matchup. And what a dominant performance it was by Jacob Fatu.
So again, the
And now we see Jey Uso make his way inside the ring as him and Tampa Tonga will start off this War Games matchup.
And I can't verify this, but I would imagine Jey Uso asked for this. Knowing Jey Uso and how seriously he takes this, Jey wants to redeem himself.
Me, Uso.
Coming up short
They want it's just me, Uso. They want it's just me, Uso. They want it's there's a lot of motherfuckers to put it down like this.
17,828.
Yep, Tyler, you got that right. You can put money on that. Jacob Fatu is going to dominate in this matchup. But watch out for CM Punk too. I really do think CM Punk's going to play a big part in this. But who else is going to get involved, man? That's it, Tyler. That's the big thing. We see Charles here mention about Seth Rollins. Could be Seth Rollins. Could be Paul Heyman. You never know. You just never know.
Was dominating WWE, dominating performance inside the cage of War Games. To tonight, when we don't even know if they can get along.
There's a lot of more.
Punk shows a team. This is a perfect illustration of how the landscape changes and constantly evolves in WWE. That was just 2 years ago.
Like, and subscribe, and subscribe, and subscribe, and subscribe. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Here we go.
There we go.
Ooh, what gonna happen? What gonna happen? I don't know. As both men are staring each other down. Oh man.
Taking out your opponents.
Look how cautious.
And they're just taking their sweet old time, staring each other down.
Brother Tonga completely unpredictable, unhinged, as you like to use. Tama Tonga is a threat to anyone.
Taking their time, man. Just staring each other down.
I think you're falling for the trap. I think
Come on, guys. Let's see some action here.
competitor. This is all part of the psyche, the mind games.
multi-time tag team champion in Japan with his brother Tonga Gorillas of Destiny.
Now we see the OTC chants. And Jey Uso measuring his opponent as both of these men are just taking their time to get this match started. Who will deliver the first blow?
Needs a win to position himself.
Both men are in no hurry to go after one another as they still are having a staring match.
May never see him again, right?
And now one's crawling on the freaking mat. What the hell, man? And now we'll see. Oh, Jey and Tonga now going at it with fist after fist, back and forth. Yeet! 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 As Jey Uso delivers a few right hands and now gets thrown into the turnbuckle. He's able to counter and delivers a slap to the face of Ciampa Tonga. Yeet! And here comes, boom, main event, Jey Uso with a big kick after hitting his opponent into the corner. And then a counter there. And oh, as we see Uso ends up on the ground after getting countered there. And oh, a big clothesline there from Ciampa Tonga as he delivers hammer fist to the back of main event Jey Uso in this matchup.
Well, that was my point. When CM Punk
Trucker John back in the chat. Let's go.
There's going to be a point in this matchup where Punk has to
Charles is a Lions fan. Welcome, Charles. Also kind of an adopted Lions fan myself. Live in Michigan, so. All right, here we go. Jey Uso getting beat down with continued right hands from Tonga. As Ciampa Tonga, with that evil laugh, now has the upper hand. And he crawls out to the middle of the ring and delivers a huge elbow jumping off of the ropes. And yeah. And Trucker John back into the chat saying, welcome, it's going to be a great match. And Jeremy in the match as well. Thank you guys for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow as Jey Uso counters with a right hand of his own, trying to build momentum with the crowd yelling yeet after each right hand. And now in the corner, we'll see Jey throw out his opponent, but countered by Tonga, who throws main event Jey right into the turnbuckle, hitting the back. And now who will be the next member of Solo's team to get into this match? And oh, look at that. He realized there's no cover. He can't pin or do anything here until all 5, or I should say all 10 men are inside the ring.
WWE fans showing no mercy to Mr. Tonga. I don't know if I actually incite.
Oh, hey, Jeremy, welcome to the chat, man. Safari also to the chat, welcome. Thank you, guys. As we see now, both men on the bottom of the mat. And oh, a counter from Jey Uso. And oh, goes for a kick. And around as he connects with that enziguri kick to the side of the head of Ciampa. And now we're down to the final seconds as Uso, Jey looking for a big homage to Rikishi with that big slam to the face in the turnbuckle. And now who are we going to see come out next? And it's Big Boston Reed, as the 340-pounder now comes out to the ring as the next participant in War Games. And he immediately looks for weapons before he gets inside the ring, grabbing steel chairs and throwing them inside the ring. Main event Jey Uso struggling to get back to his feet as the chairs are being thrown into the ring by Bronson Reed. And main event, Jay throws a chair at Bronson Reed, and another chair thrown at Bronson Reed, and a third chair that Reed just knocks down. And then he goes for a clothesline. Ducks under goes Jey Uso, delivering a couple of right hands to the head of Bronson Reed, who's stumbling. But then, boom! With a big stomach hit for Bronson Reed, knocking down main event Jey Uso.
He's got speed. He's got agility. In addition to
Nope, Trucker, you didn't call it first. Tyler did. Tyler called the turn from Paul on Roman already. And also we got Charles in here who thinks that Seth Rollins will get involved in this matchup and screw over CM Punk as well. As we see Big Bronson Reed use the steel chair across the back of main event Jey Uso. As we see the advantage here, double team from Big Bronson Reed, and a big splash from the 340-pounder on the chest of Jey Uso as he's reeling in this matchup. And we're now almost down to a minute to go. And who will be the next member to come out for Team Roman Reigns in this War Games matchup? Yeah, you never know, Charles. We might have to wait and see if Heyman comes out in this match.
Take a break. In the normal match, you can roll outside the ring, take some time outside. You can't do that here. If you leave the cage, you're done. You can't forfeit.
And at this particular juncture, you can't even hold your opponent tires himself out because you're outnumbered.
So Jey Uso being beaten down in the ring by both of the members of Team Solo. Big Bronson Reed stepping all over the chest of Jey Uso as the crowd tries to get behind main event Jey Uso in this matchup. And now we'll see Tonga whipped across the ring into Jey Uso, who is then crushed by Big Bronson Reed in the corner, who wait as it's less than 10 seconds to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here comes Jimmy Uso out to help his brother as he just goes straight inside the ring. No weapons needed. And oh, a kick to the side of the head. And oh, another kick to Big Bronson Reed. And he ducks under the clothesline with a chop to the chest of Big Bronson Reed. And double kick to the gut from both of the Usos. And oh, a double team Oosey-goosey slap-a-rooski, and we see both men now attacking Team Solo Sikoa, but Bronson Reed counters and gets a boot to the face. Tapa Tonga gets an uppercut to the chin, and Jimmy Uso goes to the top, and with a somersault, twisting in the air, taking out both of the members of Team Solo Sikoa from the top rope. What a move from Jimmy Uso! Wow! And now, brothers, they picking themselves up. And here we go. As they're looking to double team Big Bronson Reed. And oh, Jay holding him in the corner. And oh, the Uso splash from main event Jey Uso. And now they look to double team Tapa Tonga. And now, oh, a slap from Jimmy. And here comes Jay with another big Uso splash and a forearm to the side of the head. As we are now under a minute and a half before the next member of Team Solo comes out to the ring. And the chat is full of speculation as to who is going to turn on who in this matchup. All odds now, all betting odds better get turned in as we see double team from the Usos. Classic Usos with the punches as the fans are getting into it. Ooh.
Jimmy delivering the 10th, and now double team to Reed.
Ooh, and that's a double team uppercut to the face of Big Bronson Reed. I mean, I cannot wait for some food after this live stream. That's for sure, guys. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show as we're doing live play-by-play and reaction of the Survivor Series War Games. And the cage gets involved the first time as Big Bronson Reed is thrown into the side of the steel cage by the Usos. As Reed goes head first, and now we'll see the next member of Team Solo Sikoa. As Solo, calling the orders, sends out the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Solo calling the shots, and now the most intense member of the Team Solo of the new bloodline enters the ring to face off against the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. What will Jacob Fatu do inside this cage as the Usos attack Jacob Fatu together, looking for the numbers advantage? Oh, but Jimmy gets thrown into the cage. And now Jey Uso stalking Jacob Fatu, and he picks him up and delivers a Samoan drop. But Jacob Fatu gets right back up and attacks Jay, and boom with the elbow at full speed into the face of main event Jey Uso. And now Jacob Fatu turns his sights to Jimmy Uso, slamming him into the steel cage. Not once, but twice. The back of the head bouncing off of the cage. And now Jey Uso gets a headbutt of his own as Jacob Fatu is dominating now this War Games matchup, throwing the head of Jimmy Uso into the side of the steel cage once again.
It's almost like there's only one person.
Another headbutt to Jimmy as Jacob Fatu is taking control of this matchup. And we'll see him deliver a big spike and moonsault there, slamming Jimmy into the cage and then hitting the moonsault on Jay. And another right head coming from Big Bronson Reed. As now Team Solo has the numbers game as it's 3-on-2 inside this War Games matchup. And they're picking up Jey Uso. A double team here.
In many ways, Jacob's life. He saved his career. He brought him to
Picking up Jay, and oh! A triple team there. Slamming down Jey Uso. And now Team Solo Sikoa has the huge number advantage in this War Games matchup.
And now he's here thanks to Solo.
Oh no. It's the countdown to seeing another member of the Roman Reigns team.
The original one. Are you kidding me? With Big Bronson Reed and Jacob Fatu, do you think this can ever be even?
And we see as Roman Reigns blocked CM Punk and told Sami Zayn to be the one to go out. Roman Reigns calling the shots, stopping CM Punk, and letting Sami Zayn be the next person to go out as CM Punk stares down Roman Reigns. And the honorary use, Sami Uso, Sami Zayn comes out to the ring to help out his teammates, beating down right hands on top of the head of Tapa Tonga. Off the ropes, bouncing over, delivering a clothesline, and now a kick delivered to Big Bronson Reed. And then headbutt counter from Reed. Sami Zayn counters Reed into the turnbuckle, and now he'll go for some right hands of his own, hammering down on top of Big Bronson Reed, and the fans are loving it as Sami Zayn continues to fight and beat down Bronson Reed. And oh no, a couple of stops from Sami Zayn in the middle of both rings as we see the intensity inside the cage between CM Punk and Roman Reigns continues, as Sami Zayn is caught out of midair from Jacob Fatu, who gets a kick to the face for his troubles from Jimmy Uso. And oh, are we feeling Usi? Are you guys feeling Usi? Because Jimmy and Sami Zayn are feeling Usi as they're on the same page with their lucky handshake. What a teamwork of beautiful proportions. And now they take down Fatu. And now all three men attack Big Bronson Reed in the corner. As now the teams are even at 3-3 with Sami Zayn inside the ring. Let's see if this builds momentum back to Team Roman Reigns as we see the intensity inside the cage between Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Sami Uso chants fill the arena as he throws Tapatonga into the steel cage. And now Big Bronson Reed is fighting back on his own, beating down Jimmy before Sami Zayn comes to the rescue. But Jacob Fatu knocks down Sami Zayn. And then Jey Uso jumps in as well before getting headbutted and knocked down by Big Bronson Reed. But now we'll see the next member of Team Solo Sikoa as a big DDT was delivered to Jimmy Uso. And now Tonga Loa, it's his turn to come out. And what will he be able to do as now Team Solo Sikoa has the number advantage themselves?
And it is now 4-on-3.
As it's now 4-on-3. And he's looking for some weapons. What will he be able to find? And he grabs the tables. And it's time for the tables, ladies and gentlemen.
Former tag team champion.
The former tag team champion throwing the table inside the ring. Grabbing another table as Jacob Fatu looks to set up the table inside the ring. What will they do with the numbers advantage inside the steel cage? Thank you guys for liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And now we'll see Tabatonga and Tonga Loa double team on main event Jey Uso. And oh my goodness, a big clothesline from Tonga Loa, knocking down main event Jey Uso.
He is filled with a bunch of wild.
And now we'll see some steel chairs get involved. And oh, another double team move, this time to Sami Zayn. And oh, a big boot from Bronson Reed to Jey Uso. And Jimmy Uso trying to fight back, but Jacob Fatu throws him into the steel cage head first. And Loa with elbows to Sami Zayn. And oh, turnbuckle to the top of the head of Sami Zayn, who's now hit into the steel cage by Tonga Loa. As Solo Sikoa's team is taking well advantage of the Survivor Series advantage here at War Games. And oh my! A big moonsault bounced off the top ropes, delivering right to Jey Uso. And now who will be the next member to come out for Team Roman Reigns? Will it be Roman? Will it be CM Punk? Oh, now we see Jimmy Uso set up for a beatdown. And oh! Kicked right in the face with the steel chair in front of him. And now the countdown begins as we're down to 10 seconds and under. Who will be the next member of Team Roman Reigns to come out for this match? And CM Punk cuts the line. pushing Roman Reigns out the way and looking for a beatdown. And Roman is pissed. Inside the cage still, CM Punk is outnumbered. What will he do when he gets inside the ring going up against Team Solo Sikoa? Jacob Fatu wakes. So does Tapa Tonga. So does Big Bronson Reed. And now Punk stares down Roman Reigns. And he is yet to walk in the cage. And oh no. Punk walks down off of the steel steps. Oh no. He's looking for the toolbox. The same one he had inside Hell in the Cell against Drew McIntyre. As Punk comes prepared, looking for a fight as he steps inside the steel cage. And oh, a toolbox off of the heads of all the competitors for Team Solo Sikoa as CM Punk is bringing the beat down onto Team Solo. Oh my!
When it's totally legal. Punk just wearing out that toolbox all over.
And just beating down
Known it throughout his career, and
Tonga Loa, hitting him multiple times with that toolbox, and then delivers a knee to the face of Big Bronson Reed. And now he's got his eyes set on Jacob Fatu and Tapa Tonga with another knee to the face, and then a third knee to the face of Jacob Fatu, and a Bronco Buster onto the toolbox, but Jacob Fatu gets right back up. And now CM Punk has no idea as he turns around, and Jacob Fatu delivers an uppercut and a huge Samoan drop to CM Punk, who's taken out by Jacob Fatu. The Samoan werewolf showing his worth in this matchup. And now Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso and Sammy Uso trying to fight back as Team Solo Sikoa has dominated this matchup as of late. And oh, the numbers game now catching up. Even though it's 4-on-4, Team Solo Sikoa has the advantage, and Sami Zayn gets thrown into the steel cage. And now we'll see the next member, the final member of Team Solo Sikoa, as Solo Sikoa will enter War Games. And now he stare downs Roman Reigns inside his cage. And now he says, I'm about to show you who the Tribal Chief really is, as the countdown begins for Roman Reigns to join this matchup. As Solo takes his time getting down to the ring. And the ones are up in the air for their Tribal Chief Solo. And ow! Solo throws the door into the head of Sami Zayn. And now barking orders. It's Jey Uso's turn. And this time, oh! It's slamming the door of the cage into the head of Jey Uso. And now Jimmy Uso suffers the same fate. Oh my! And now Solo Sikoa has a steel chain in this matchup that he brings into the ring to use against Team Roman Reigns. And a Uranagi from Solo Sikoa as he's barking orders, already laying out Sami Zayn, and now barking orders to lay out Jimmy Uso. The double team from Tapa Tonga and Tonga Loa. And now Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, picks up Jimmy, picks up Jay, and main event Jay gets the double team as well. Solo Sikoa barking out orders. Ooh, getting hungry and thirsty here. And now we see Jacob Fatu with the moonsault on top of both Jimmy and Jey Uso. And now, oh no, a tsunami about to come from Big Bronson Reed. And ow! On top of Sami Zayn. As Solo is smiling, looking down at the Team Roman Reigns that has been dismantled by Solo Sikoa's team, with Jacob Fatu delivering a huge moonsault to both Jimmy and Jay. A huge tsunami delivered to Sami Zayn. And now CM Punk slaps the face of Solo Sikoa, and he gets gang tackled and beaten down by Team Solo. Solo Sikoa calling out orders, waiting for the timer to clock down. And Roman Reigns, a look of worry on his face. And oh no.
And Solo Sikoa, wait a minute, it'll officially begin, but
And oh no! Solo Sikoa is locking the door, so Roman Reigns cannot get in this match. What is Roman going to do as the final countdown now begins for Roman Reigns to join this matchup? But the door is locked. The cage has now Solo Sikoa's team with the advantage. And here comes the OTC. But what will Roman Reigns do? With the cage locked and all 5 men of Solo Sikoa's team standing inside the ring as Roman Reigns walks down the aisle, down the entranceway. Roman Reigns walks to the door and he sees that it's locked, and he's going to try to break that chain if he can, saying, "I need a key," telling someone to give him the key. But Solo is just mocking Roman Reigns. Now what is Roman Reigns going to do? Is he going to have to climb the cage?
Conceivable way for Reigns to get back into this fight.
Reigns trying to find a way in.
At some point, if you're Roman, you gotta start
Locked out of this match. Solo Sikoa and their team all standing waiting for Roman Reigns. And now Roman starting to climb the cage. And he's scaling the cage, and now here comes Team Solo Sikoa after him as Tapa Tonga takes a right hand. Tonga Loa takes a right hand. Big Bronson Reed trying to get these hands as well as Roman Reigns slams Bronson Reed's face off of the cage, and Reed falls onto the ring. And now here comes Jacob Fatu grabbing the ankle of Roman Reigns, but he's kicked in the face by Roman, but it's Solo Sikoa who bounces his head off of the steel cage as Roman Reigns is now fighting back inside the steel cage. Roman Reigns looking to give his team the advantage, and oh my goodness, Reigns on the top rope takes out all of the team of Solo Sikoa with a crossbody from the top rope. And now Reigns delivers his destruction with uppercuts everywhere. You can have an uppercut. He can have an uppercut. And Solo Sikoa takes an uppercut. Oh my. And we see Roman Reigns taking out the whole team. And now he's got to get his buddies up and get his team ready to go.
The original bloodline, helping his cousins to their feet. No interest in helping Punk, but it helps Sammy to his feet as well.
And helps Sammy to his feet, but doesn't help up CM Punk, who gets up on his own. And now they stare down each other inside the ring as it's Roman versus Reigns. But it's Paul Heyman! Paul Heyman's in there!
And now, let
War Games begin! As Paul Heyman comes to ringside, and he's now begging for CM Punk and the OTC to work together as all 10 men stare across from each other. It's 5-on-5. And how is this one going to turn out? And it's on! All men now inside both rings, just beating the living hell out of each other! It's War Games! Oh my goodness, chat. Emergency break. Cannot hold it anymore. As Sami Zayn, delivers a huge DDT off the top rope.
Stop Sami Zayn dead in his tracks. And now the brothers working together. Now the Usos. Stereo super kicks from Jimmy and Jay. Jimmy Uso and Jay on opposing corners. This looks familiar, Cole. It's been a while since we've seen this. The Uso splash. But here comes Jacob Fatu back into the fray. And Solo Sikoa as well. Punk and Reigns are down in the other ring. Solo and Jacob have taken control. Roman had that early rally, and quickly Solo and company quelled that momentum.
And we're back! Welcome, guys! Woo! Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
Punk and Roman going after Solo and Fatu.
As we see back and forth now, goes Team Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. But now Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa have Roman Reigns and CM Punk over in the other ring, looking to take both of them out. And we see a Samoan spike coming from Solo. And he counters Roman Reigns, looking for, no! And he delivers a spear to CM Punk. And no. And now Solo Sikoa with the Samoan spike. 1, 2, then a kick out from Roman Reigns. And Solo Sikoa takes advantage of the miscommunication as Roman Reigns delivered a spear to the wrong person. As we see CM Punk go for the go to sleep, but catches a spear out of nowhere from Roman Reigns. And now Team Solo looking to take advantage with Solo calling out the shots. And now Big Bronson Reed with CM Punk on his shoulders. A Death Valley driver. And now Jacob Fatu heading to the top rope. Looking for, no! And Fatu injured his leg. And oh my goodness. And because of that injury, we see Sami Zayn have to break up the pinfall as Reed went for the cover, but Solo is injured, grabbing his knee after slipping and falling from the top rope. And Sami Zayn throws in Tonga into the steel cage, but now Loa in beating Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso beating down Tapa Tonga. And oh no, there goes Jimmy Uso into the steel cage. Face first. And now Solo Sikoa is up. What are they going to do with the table?
It's been all new bloodline. Reed, Solo working together. We said it from the outset.
As we see Solo Sikoa and Big Bronson Reed working together. But Jacob Fatu still on the ground in pain as he finally gets back to his feet, even though he's limping around on that right leg. And Sami Zayn fighting back over in the other ring. And oh my goodness, a low blow from Roman Reigns. And a spear out of nowhere to Solo Sikoa, but Big Bronson Reed knocks down Roman Reigns with a kick of his own. And now he puts Roman Reigns onto the table. What's, uh-oh. Oh no. Bronson Reed looking for a tsunami. And oh no. Bronson Reed heading to the top of the steel cage. Looking to deliver a super tsunami onto Roman Reigns through the table. As Bronson Reed is on top of the cage. There's no good that could come from this. Reed, not from up there. And CM Punk saves Roman Reigns as Bronson Reed goes through the table. Oh my! Off of the top of the steel cage. And Roman can't believe it. CM Punk, the savior of Roman Reigns, as Big Bronson Reed goes through the table and is laid out in the middle of the ring. Roman Reigns in disbelief. What is happening here? CM Punk! CM Punk! And now Roman Reigns offering his hand to CM Punk as they are united, but then Jacob Fatu breaks it up, delivering a beatdown and a kick to CM Punk. And now Solo Sikoa, but Roman Reigns delivers a Superman punch, but the Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa onto Roman Reigns, and another Samoan spike. And a cover from Solo, but a double super kick to the back of the head of Solo from Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jacob Fatu back in this matchup. It's going crazy. And now, oh, a super kick to Jacob Fatu. Another super kick to Jacob Fatu. And then a double clothesline. The Usos taking out Jacob Fatu. Looking for the 1D as it connects. We haven't seen that move from the Usos in a long time, folks. Wow, what a match here as the Usos get the tables. Oh my. What a match. The Usos pulling out all the stops. Now whose turn is it to go through the table as they pick up Jacob Fatu? Jay putting Jacob onto the table. And now Jimmy on the top rope, but Tonga Loa looking to counter, but a spear from Jey Uso. But then we see Tama Tonga come back in to help out his buddy, throwing Jey Uso into the steel cage. But Sami Zayn counters with a big bomb. And now Jimmy, go for it, Jimmy. And Jimmy's not jumping. He's looking at the top of the cage. Jimmy, don't do this. Oh my. Jimmy Uso now up on top of the steel cage. Jacob Fatu on the table below. What's Jimmy gonna do here? Jimmy, this is crazy. Don't do it. Uso splash. It connected. And Jacob Fatu goes through the table. Jimmy Uso's laid out. Every member of these teams is down and out. Oh my, what a matchup here, folks. And now Sami Zayn is the first to his feet, picking up Jimmy Uso back to his feet. And now picking up Jey Uso back to his feet. And now it's Sami, Jay, and Jimmy. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. And now Sammy picking up CM Punk, and the Usos picking up Roman Reigns. As this team are the first to their feet, with Team Solo still laid out on the rings. And now Solo stands up, groggy, facing his demise against Team Roman Reigns. And Solo by himself. He's solo in the ring. What will happen as he stares down his former family? Stare down CM Punk. Solo said it wasn't supposed to be like this. And Roman Reigns saying, this is our ring. Come here and let's hug it out. Roman Reigns looking to hug it out? No way. I'm the tribal chief, and oh, super kick from Jimmy, super kick from Jay, and double super kick to Solo Sikoa. And now Sami Zayn being called for the Halula kick right to Solo. And now we're seeing CM Punk get his chance with the looking down at Roman Reigns before he does it. And the go to sleep right to Solo. And Roman Reigns with a spear in the middle of the ring. And 1, 2, 3, Roman Reigns team gets the victory at Survivor Series War Games. Wow. Wow. And your winners, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk as they hug it out in the middle of the ring as a family with CM Punk looking on. And Jimmy the first to show respect to CM Punk. And main event Jey Uso the second to show respect to CM Punk. And then Sami Zayn the third to dap up and hug CM Punk. As we see all four of them hug it out with Roman Reigns staring onward. Will Roman Reigns shake the hand of the man who helped him defeat his biggest rival, Solo Sikoa? Has Roman Reigns submitted himself as the tribal chief, the OTC? As we see the replay here, and the low blow from Roman Reigns to Jacob Fatu, and then the spear on the Solo Sikoa, but then a kick from Big Bronson Reed knocking down Roman Reigns. But as Reed tried to deliver the final blow, it was CM Punk who came to the aid of Big Bronson Reed, who went through the table. And then Jimmy Uso delivered one of his best moments with a beautiful Uso splash to the middle of Jacob Fatu as the Samoan werewolf gets put right through the table, sent straight to hell by Jimmy Uso. And then Solo Sikoa is finished off by Team Roman Reigns with a couple of super kicks, a Halula kick, a go to sleep, and then the spear from Roman Reigns as he gets the pinfall, the 1-2-3 victory. And Team Roman Reigns gets the win at Survivor Series War Games. And now Roman Reigns staring down CM Punk inside the ring. Will Reigns show respect to the man who helped him defeat Solo? And he does! He puts out the hand to shake CM Punk's hand. But will Punk shake the hand? He does! Mutual respect from both men as Punk stares down Roman Reigns and says thank you. Until the next time. With Paul Heyman shaking his head and a smile on his face, happy with the outcome. And now we will see the ones put up with the go to sleep as CM Punk and Roman Reigns and Jimmy and Jey Uso and Sami Uso get the win at Survivor Series War Games. Put them ones up, chat. And my boy Tyler in the chat was right with all his predictions here and these matchups here tonight. And we will not see any heel turn here tonight, folks. As we just seen a straight up beatdown. With Team Roman Reigns walking out of the cage and out of War Games as the winners and the victors in this brutal matchup, with Paul Heyman welcoming CM Punk. With CM Punk reminding Paul, you owe me a favor. And Paul Heyman promising to deliver on that favor for CM Punk. As the ones are up in the air, as a victorious Roman Reigns walks out of Survivor Series War Games cage with his tribal chief, Paul Heyman, at the foot of the steps, overcome with emotion. And now, where will we see the OTC and the original Bloodline go from here, as Jimmy Uso walks out with a limp by the help of Jey and Sami? Wow, what a matchup, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. This has been Tim Reynolds Show's WWE live play-by-play and reaction for Survivor Series War Games, as we see Roman Reigns become victorious against Solo Sikoa and the New Bloodline. Get ready, folks, and put those ones up in the air. Awesome, guys. Thank you for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Big shout out to Jamie and Tyler and Charles and a lot of other guys in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Jeremy, Trucker John 89, Afari Safari. Thank you guys. Make sure I don't miss anybody here. Shout out to my wife Amber Reynolds for really helping out with the chat. Shout out to Bucks fan LW as well. And thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. This has been an awesome live stream here for this WWE Premium Live Event Survivor Series War Games. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, and thank you for all the support. And make sure you check out my WWE show reviews for all the Monday Night Raws and Friday Night SmackDowns for the WWE. Thank you guys so much. May you guys have a great weekend. Happy belated Thanksgiving. And thank you guys for liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night.